Not doing intro. We're recording though. We're recording already, right? Yo, game 4. Lance, Brixx, 1 mahogany dot section.
Oh my God.
Chocolate. Shorell.
The mahogany dot 1.
The mahogany dot 1. Trev.
It's good.
Okay, so go ahead. Continue.
What are you talking about?
We was having a love conversation. We just had to stop it to intro.
Oh, okay.
My personality is just I cannot.
I know that's what we started with.
I cannot date somebody and have, like you said, leave their kids and their family, and like I don't want that guilt. I'm cool.
Oh, you're saying you can't date someone and have them
weird, yeah.
married?
You don't want to be tied to somebody who will leave their kids.
Yeah, like who are you? That's weird.
You're a piece of shit off top.
Yeah,
that makes this shit very easy.
You saying that when you say
I wouldn't respect no woman who will leave me for her kids.
Right.
Hold on, I'm sorry. You wouldn't respect a woman who would leave
leave her kids for me.
Oh, leave her kids.
Well, no, you coming with though. That kid's coming with stepdaddy.
Yeah.
Nah, not if she was like, yo, like, you know.
What if she left the
Oh,
kids?
she leaving with the dude?
Yeah, with the dude.
Oh, that's super foul.
Yeah.
Girl, well, there's women who do that.
Yeah, like your core is already too
So
far.
so now this is the question.
She almost did that in Bridges in Madison County though.
Facts.
And
So look.
hey, look, man, I gotta see that movie again now. Now I want to see it. I'm out of here.
No, that because they did that in Temptations too. The Tyler Perry movie.
Oh, the Fighting Temptations?
No,
Oh,
not
I thought you
Fighting
was talking
Temptations,
about. I was like,
Temptations.
David Ruffin did not do that.
Eddie Cooper's
Right.
With Lance Gross and what's my man's name? He from SAC. The main actor's from SAC.
Tom Hanks?
Nah, man. And then
Molly Ringwald.
Kim Kardashian in it too.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah, sounds like I'm okay with listening.
But anyway.
Shout out
Movie
to Kim,
star
but
that
Nas's mentions got murdered this weekend. Did you see that shit? Because he posted with a picture with Kim Kardashian and Lala, and he said in Queens with 2 queens or some shit.
Oh, Nas, I saw that, and I was mad. I was irritated with
like
that.
every comment was, nigga, get the fuck out of here. That
Right, like, are you
every
serious right now, Nas?
Down the line. What? No, Nas, don't listen to the hater shit.
I was
Everybody was like,
disappointed.
nigga, you are out of here.
I don't get
relax.
it. Kim is free in prisoners, bro.
That's a fact.
I hate all of it. So no, but so this is the thing, right? So let's say, so like if you say she leave her family, right? Mm-hmm. But they breaking up anyway.
You don't break up with your kids.
Yeah, you gotta bring the kids.
No,
I gotta accept it if I want to be a father to the kids, because you gotta bring your kids, or I'm gonna look at you weird.
Right. I mean, I don't like if you or in a man's case, a lot of times the kids stay with them,
right?
Or they split custody.
Yeah.
Right.
If somebody don't want to be in the house no more, he just gonna find somebody else to not be in the house with. It ain't gonna necessarily be about you. Me personally.
My only thing is I can't be with a woman who says I'm gonna leave these kids with this nigga and I want to be with you.
Nah, but I don't know who would say that unless they on drugs.
Then why would I want woman on
No,
drugs?
I know a situation like that where there's no drugs involved.
What? I mean, I know a situation like that too, but it's like very rare.
Yeah, it is.
It's like a super
But like
rare
she
situation.
literally up and left.
Yeah.
She left her kids with a homie and.
So
women do be doing that, and then those are the type of women that let their step or the boyfriend or whatever be touching on the kids and all that too, and then they blame the kids. That's them type of women.
Yeah,
I just my thoughts about it change when you get older, because like when you're younger.
She loved her kids in the Bridges of Madison County too. That's what was wild. She loved her kids. It was It gave you a different lens, a Gary view. If you guys haven't seen it, watch Bridges of Madison County.
Yeah, I ain't seen it, bro. I think I've seen it.
You got like 8 million. I know you probably got it.
I'm trying to get rid of those. I'm trying to get rid of all my movies.
You ain't nothing to play them on, nigga. It's 2018.
What? What's that?
You ain't got nothing to play them on. It's 2018.
I
They
know.
gonna be like VHSs though.
Yeah, well, I'm about to take on the Dimples. I just got to get a truck now.
Yeah,
you need
$11
a
for 4,000.
Rent a U-Haul.
No, I swear I was thinking about getting like just a pickup
The little
truck.
trailer, or you can get the trailer.
The trailer.
Yeah.
But I get the trailer and ride a bike on that bitch, nigga. What's the name? But my thoughts about that time, you know when you're younger, and your mom and dad go through something, and you just be mad at your dad, because that's my mom. Like, she's this angel.
Right.
And then you get older,
And you start understanding shit.
and you start to be like, nah, that's my mom.
Yeah.
But to him, that's this funky bitch that keep talking.
Right.
And I get it. You know what I mean? Like,
I just think perspectives of when you're younger, mom does no wrong.
Yeah.
And then when you get older and you start seeing with certain things.
Right, but see, that's what she just said though.
What?
I took my dad's side.
But that's the daddy's little girl shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See,
why did you do that, Mom?
Right.
The perspective with that shit is always so different with men and women. It be fun, like even at work, right? I'd be like, yo, I think she's cool, and then the girl be like, I hate that bitch. Because her interaction, the way she deals with me is probably totally different than the way. Like, I don't know what y'all got going on in the fucking break room, but she's cool with me.
We got people at work who will be like, and there's been times at other jobs where it's like, there'll be somebody who may be like a superior, and they be like, nah, if you a dude, you cool, go to her. But like, if you a chick, don't go to her team. Or it's going to be bad.
I dealt with a bunch of chicks who had issues with their mom. I dealt with chicks who had issues with their moms and didn't even have relationships with their dad.
Dog, women have issues with every other woman.
That's easy. We have periods.
Why do y'all?
We used to have the same cycle.
It looks weird
a lot of times.
It looks weird to me
when you said that.
I know, and I was like, why did you just look down there?
Oh
my gosh,
that was the creepiest. She said we got periods, and I was like,
he just looked at my cooter, and I caught him.
Like a natural thing.
And I looked at him too, like
natural thing.
Like we locked eyes afterwards.
Bro, if you said something like I got something in my
sounds like a moment.
If you said I got something in my eyes, I just look at your eye. That's just natural.
But why would you look?
I'm
not on my period right now.
She was like, we had periods, and I was like, word. That was very Me Too-ish. That was creepy. That was very creepy. We got to switch seats. You said we.
It looks weird to me when women get along. That shit looks fake.
That's funny.
Yeah, because then the mom is trying to be her friend too much and not the parent.
Girls' relationships are the most fascinating things in nature.
They're just, yeah.
Well, I see when they get along, I'm like, what the, like,
how? People say men are territorial. Women are much more territorial than men.
Facts.
I have a lot of friends, though.
And I think women will do the fake shit longer than men will.
Right.
I tell people all the time, yo, like, reality TV only works because of women. Facts. You can't have 10 seasons of Love and Hip Hop, it was all guys. Somebody gets shot and the show be over. Like, it wouldn't be... Women can, like, basketball-wise, like, you can't get, like, basketball-wise, right? So, from what I know, it's the same bitches for the last however fuck long the show's been on. You couldn't get 10 dudes to do the same show together. That shit is impossible. The shit would last 4 episodes.
Or they just call it First Take. And let them niggas argue about.
Yeah, but even with Steve, I get what you're saying, but even still, that's different. Like these niggas, like they'll
fight
talking
about personal lives,
right, and they're like physically fight and still do this shit over and over. Like you
different.
Hit me with 10 drinks.
Yeah,
pull my wig off.
They're getting paid.
It's just the way we mask our drama.
Me and my friends don't do that. I've never fought any of my friends.
But you know what I mean, though. Like that shit.
I know exactly what you mean.
I'm talking about, like, well, she's saying she never fought none of her friends, but most girls do.
Go.
But then if they like, that's weird.
Don't steal on one of your friends.
But no. That's weird to me. If a girl has a fist fight with her friends, we will talk and argue. But at the end of the conversation, I don't know if it's just. A lot of men tell me that it's weird that you have so many girlfriends and you guys have been rocking for over 20 years.
I don't get along with bitches. I have all my friends are guys. I hate that.
That's weird to me, right there.
But you also just said they don't know.
I know, but it's a weird dynamic because I don't want a girl who got hella niggas.
Yeah, like that's weird.
Go through the phone every 11 niggas in the
That's
J's.
my brother. But you know you had sex with him. Stop it.
Julius, Jaron, Julian, John,
you know the tough part is though, when she don't have no friends,
fuck out of here.
Then you're her only friend.
Get a dog.
That's pretty bad too.
And that's I experienced that.
Shit is awful.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all weird.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, my friends are big. I have territorial girlfriends.
I'm about to go hoop, bro.
I do.
Yeah.
You can come hoop. Like if you want to hoop,
women will never like that's the Rubik's Cube that'll never get solved.
Yeah.
But unless you're ready to say they're crazy.
Oh,
that's not even a hot topic. They know they're fucking crazy
because they have periods.
the personalities are too strong, too territorial. Like it's tough.
Well, I saw somebody say one time that
there are emotional. The other big part of it.
Or moody.
Shout out to women though.
Facts, and that's the thing too.
Shout out to women.
Somebody
Y'all
said something.
Shit, but shout out.
They was like, I'll never understand women, and I don't want to because the women understand women and they don't like each other. I was like, yeah.
But I love all my I don't understand where all this is coming from because I have so many girlfriends and I've known them all my life.
Yeah.
But you know, like for me,
do you think you're a minority with that?
Well, people tell me
And
that.
maybe there was something to be. They were childhood friends.
I mean, all my friends are childhood friends.
That's
I don't
what I'm saying.
have.
Maybe there's something to that.
Yeah,
moms
like
don't like
we.
daughters and cousins don't like, oh. And it's interesting because, like I said, we said a couple of shows ago, and my house was all guys. So I have 3 brothers, my pops. So there wasn't just my mom. So we don't know. So everything I see is based on.
And mom didn't want a girl.
Right, facts. My mom definitely said she didn't want a girl. And
We talk back and we have smart mouths and.
Yeah, the dynamics of mother-daughter relationship is always crazy because it's like you love each other to death.
Yeah.
But
they don't become friends. They don't become friends till like 26.
Yeah, because I tell my mom mostly everything. Like she knows most.
But at 16, you hated her.
I didn't hate my mom.
You know that's funny because I always trip
well,
on
not
that.
necessarily you just
because
like,
a lot of like middle school teenagers, they always say there was this point like where you stop listening to your parents and you don't like them anymore and shit like that. But that never happened to me.
No.
Yeah.
That never happened to me. I don't think it happened to any of us. So when people like, man, because people always tell your kids you're getting older one day, they're not going to want to be around you. And they're not.
I don't know why people say that.
But that was like, that's not true because that didn't happen with us. I mean, they're going to get older and they're going to have friends, so they're not going to want to be up under me 24/7.
Right.
But there was never a point where I was like, nah, I don't want to.
There be that shit be going on where niggas be like, yo, people be like, yo.
I had that period.
No, it happens. But what I'm saying is, for me, when people tell me that, I know that's not necessarily the truth
you're saying,
because that wasn't my truth.
No.
You're saying it didn't happen with us. You meant in your house.
In my house,
Yeah.
right.
I thought you meant at
No,
this
it
table.
happens. No, that shit happens. But I don't hold on to it because that's not.
It wasn't like a bad thing. I just got to a point to where I was just in too much trouble and shit. And my mom. My mom was in church, has gone to church all the time.
Oh yeah, I did that
You get
too.
to a certain age and all of this, I can't listen to rap shit. Like, it's it's like, bro, like, this is, you're getting out of hand.
And a lot of times, too, parents be throwing that shit on kids like, yo, when you 18, you got to get your own shit.
My mom was never like that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that, though. Do you guys, I know that was like a topic on, I don't know, I think it was
Jared's
Instagram.
Oh.
No, where the black community, we supposedly kick our kids out at 18 and let them, we'd be like, oh, well, you got to get out. You know, when you 18, you got to, and there are other communities or cultures that embrace that when they're 18, they stay home and they nourish their kids and they pour into their children.
I think one thing with that may be the broken home thing. So if you're a single mom, right, and you've been dealing with that for hella long, you're looking for an out because
you counting down.
You've been like, yo, I got 3 of these niggas in the house, and I need some sort of relief because I haven't had any your whole life. You know what I'm saying? So I think there's an element of that to it. But even just some things like we kind of buy into, like, so for instance, like the Cosby Show, which is a total 360 from that rich family. How many jokes on the Cosby Show that Cliff Huxtable had about throwing the kids out? Right. Now he didn't always do it,
the funny thing, the irony of that is he actually loved him there.
Right.
It was just like a punchline for him that everybody knew he was full of shit about.
Is this a show that came on TV?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Hey Jay, I saw that rice check hit the ground. I was like, oh, let me see if he's gonna eat it. You didn't know he threw it away. I see. I was watching for. I was like, is he gonna eat it?
Ain't them shredded mini wheats?
Them are trash too, by the way. Shredded mini wheats with no milk.
Shredded mini wheats
with no milk.
You don't need milk.
The frosted ones are good.
You eat them like sunflower seeds.
I don't think I've even had those before.
I haven't either.
You never had it?
No.
Because that wasn't a cereal that we had in the house growing up, and then as an adult, I don't buy it.
I'll be honest with you, Trev, you seem like you eat cereal with no sugar, like cornflakes.
I don't fuck
cornflakes.
But we talking about
that's nasty. You have to put hella sugar in them.
I love cornflakes.
Look,
with no
like
sugar.
Frosted Flakes.
I'll put sugar.
Look,
I think he eat cornflakes.
Niggas overrate cereal. Cereal's trash.
That's weird.
Niggas overrate cereal. And I mean niggas, as in black people. We love cereal. Nah, niggas love cereal. That's a fact.
Everybody loves cereal.
Nah, niggas love cereal.
No, niggas can afford cereal. But
niggas love cereal.
Cereal's
we do love cereal.
Whether it's
I know.
box,
Cereal's
bag,
trash. We as the black community must do better. We overrate cereal.
What's your favorite
cereal's
cereal?
great. This nigga's bugging.
I haven't ate cereal in about 8 years, my nigga.
Oh my gosh.
Cereal's trash.
What
And
it is?
they got milk. Niggas is lactose. Y'all gotta relax.
Almond milk, bro.
I've
It's
never even
2018.
tasted almond
Ew,
milk.
almond milk with your
I
cereal.
don't even know what almond milk tastes like.
Yeah,
Unsweetened.
I don't want
Unsweetened.
to.
I need milk. I've never had
Now
milk.
there's
It's not
a
from
bunch
cow.
of trash cereals. like Fruity Pebbles and shit. That shit is trash.
Nah, see, I like Fruity Pebbles in my cereal life.
Fruity Pebbles are delicious, bro.
The fuck?
When I ate
cereal
cereal,
life.
I like Fruit Loops, Fruity Pebbles. Those were good back in the
Fruit Loops
80s.
are good. Fruity Pebbles are nasty. Cocoa Puffs, Cocoa Krispies.
That's nasty.
All that shit is nasty.
Chocolate milk's
Anything that
disgusting.
turns your cereal to color is gross.
I don't like chocolate milk, so I don't like milk in general.
That shit is childish.
So,
nigga.
so your Fruit
You
Loops
eat
was your
like you
go-to?
Tricks?
Tricks
Ew,
were good
Tricks.
back
Yeah,
then.
Tricks when I was
Tricks were
fucking
good back then.
No
Tricks
day
was
ever.
trash.
That shit is disgusting.
See, Drew's a cornflake. Matter of fact, that's the cornflake.
I like Frosted Flakes. I like
Yeah,
Raisin
Frosted
Bran.
Flakes.
Raisin Bran Crunch.
Oh,
Bran
Raisin
Crunch
Bran
is from
Crunch.
That's nasty.
Fire. Honey Bunches of Oats.
With
Yeah, I don't
almonds,
know.
that's what had
Yeah.
Yeah, that used to be good. That's what I used to
That's the
say.
shit. That's
honey
cereal I
bunches
Doug,
like.
I was just saying this about raisins. It's amazing how something so amazing, all it has to do is become dried up to become the shittiest food in the world.
Yeah.
You don't like
Because
raisins?
grapes were amazing. There's nothing nastier than raisin besides banana. Like, and them two
Grape
go on the
nut.
same thing as the nastiest things
Like
in the
oatmeal
world.
raisin cookies,
That's
disgusting.
disgusting.
Lance always eats the oatmeal raisin cookies.
I could eat some oatmeal cookies.
And raisin bran.
but not
is
with the
bad.
raisins.
Oh, anything raisin, you don't eat.
And it, man, if there's a raisin near it, I don't know.
Well, California raisin commercials.
Oh,
When we was growing
with
up-
Ray Charles.
Oh, they're the color of your shirt.
When-
Mike had the best
Yep.
one.
Yeah, when we was growing up, I didn't eat raisins because we had roaches sometimes. And roaches and raisins is like the
Oh
same
no!
people.
Oh no! Oh no!
So you go get a box of raisins.
Oh no!
And you have a handful of raisins, but you also ate 4 roaches. But
Ew, gross.
they all mixed in together.
That's good social protein.
Ew.
I mean, Hakuna Matata.
Facts.
Hair all
That
growing.
means no worries.
There's too much shit to be
I
talking
saw
about
that
besides talking about
movie,
roaches.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit we gotta get to.
Wow, what we talk about that?
Yeah,
I mean,
because you pulled up the hip hop number shit, and that was
Yeah, man.
that
So
was
it was
crazy
a big
as hell.
week in rap, man. So we had releases from. We'll start up. So we had J Rock album came out. Nas' new album
J
came
Rock's
out.
album is very cool too. I've heard a lot of people talk about how dope it is, and for me, and I like J Rock a lot. I like J Rock a lot from 90059 and the shit before that, and I didn't like it. It's okay.
Yeah, I don't have a dive on. I listened to it once. I listened to it Thursday night, waiting for Nas shit to come out. So while I was
That's
waiting,
when I heard it
listened to
initially, Friday and Thursday.
and I haven't got back to it yet.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
I would have by now.
you get your hair out too?
Yeah, I'm going my shit out.
For real?
We'll see how long it lasts, but yeah.
Cause you was about to hit me.
Growing my shit out.
That's hilarious.
I even invest. Sorry, we're gonna get back to.
Nah.
We're gonna get back. I even invested in a sponge.
Jesus
Man,
Christ.
I gotta go. I'll do this show without me.
This is the product of a sponge.
No, it's not.
It's telling nothing but truth. This is a sponge.
Sponge that?
That's
I'm
insane.
proud.
That's insane.
Right for a kitchen sponge. It's not for doing dishes. Give me the sponge is here.
Hey, no, fuck y'all. It looks different. It looks different. If you saw this shit on sponge,
A kitchen sponge.
Yeah.
I look if it was unsponged, it looks different.
And there's no way
Needs a
grease.
brush for that.
Just dawn.
I sponged that shit. Oh,
That's
shit.
insane.
That shit hard. Fuck y'all.
Drew said that's insane.
Oh my
Sponged
goodness.
it. I went to the little beauty salon across the street from the that the Asian
Like,
homies
get
home
your-
across the street from another
Get your
look.
sponge from the barbershop.
I bought it from the Asian store.
How much?
$7.99.
Oh, that really is a real sponge. Man, you really did.
Nah, it was. You get a
got
big
the
one
holes
for
in it?
$15.99.
Yeah.
Now my shit's reversible.
Oh, so you have the. I know which
nah,
ones you're
stop.
talking about.
Go ahead, man.
What side do you use?
They got
Oh,
bro.
which one?
That's the one. It's
That
yellow
one.
on this side. It's green on this side. I just got that from
Oh, the baby blue and the light blue. The dark blue and the baby blue.
to get the
grease
hard to
in there.
clean spots
The
out.
shit that you soaked.
Man, watch.
Oh
Watch.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to Nas and Jay.
Yeah, you gotta relax.
Back to
Yep.
Jay and Beyonce.
Nah, it's talking about J-Rock.
Oh yeah, we're talking about Jay.
Oh yeah, well,
Rock.
we ain't heard it, so we just move on from there.
Yeah.
No, I heard J-Rock out.
Did you listen to it?
Yeah, I listened to it. It's all right.
Yeah.
Thanks for that commentary.
No.
That was great.
Nah, because
I only listened to it once.
you know what J-Rock album sound like? It sound like he was like trying to make some hits, like at points, and he was like,
Yeah.
I was like, all right, bro, like, cause it was
Well,
like,
because King's There was a hit, so he had that juice.
Which one?
King's
With
Dead.
Kendrick.
With Kendrick and Future.
Yeah.
See, and they got that song on the album.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
that
like
shit,
that
Well, from the jump, they always said that was going to be on J-Rock's
Right.
album.
Don't
But
put
it-
that shit on the sound.
but it's also not it's like on J-Rock's album, it's like 2.5 minutes. On the soundtrack, it's like 3 something. So they took off some. I don't remember all the
I cut a
details.
bridge out. I was only listened to one, so I probably skipped that song.
See, but I like J Rock. I'm measuring it on me like a 90059 so much.
Yeah.
So I was like excited, and for me, it's not bad music at all.
And TDE has a high bar. The niggas
Right.
make dope
It's
shit.
not bad at all. It's just
Nah,
it's like whatever.
it's not that good.
Yeah,
like
it's just whatever.
like when I was here, I was like, yeah, it's alright, man. It's like
There's no shit that you be like, man, but number.
nah, like
that
I
shit-
know. Actually, no. What's the name? The second, I think it's the second song. I have to look at the track list. It's called. Y'all can keep talking while I look at this shit. Yeah, it was called. He was like telling a story about.
It's like one of the early ones.
I'm finna make this sound really bad.
By the time you
Yeah,
get
look.
to it, we're gonna be on Nas and shit.
That's what I'm saying. I told y'all to talk amongst yourself.
We want to go back to J-Rock. Why don't you get this song? Here's one
Well-
to Apple Music real quick.
And that's the thing, like, and that's the thing that makes it tough for maybe how nice do you feel J Rock is?
As a lyricist,
Yeah,
he's decent.
yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, he's decent.
So like,
I put him in the same group as I put like Schoolboy Q,
right?
A$AP Rocky,
Yeah,
like in that group.
He can rap.
He could rap. He
Yeah.
could rap. So if you just don't come up with some real good songs and concepts and the beats right, then you just gonna be hearing a pretty cool rapper over. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like you said, TDE set the bar super high too.
Woo! For what it's worth, that's hard.
Okay.
It's a great Buffalo Springfield record.
And
And then the joint with J. Cole is hard too.
yeah.
Oh no, the song with Cole is hard.
Yeah.
Cole's really good at features. I like Cole. Every time Cole is like he's dope on the Book of Ryan to me. Every time Cole got it.
J.
Yeah.
Cole is really good at rapping.
No, but what I'm saying, some people aren't great at features though. J.
No,
Cole's
no.
dope at features.
No, but you also don't like his albums too much, right?
No. Maybe I just need him a little moment.
Yeah.
KOD was good.
Yeah.
So we got, and then we got the Nas drop. What y'all think of Nas album?
Man, so first of all, like
You can say it's trash, bro. You
No,
don't
no, no, it's not trash. But I'm about to get to what's fucking beyond trash.
check this out,
That
bro.
fucking rollout, that shit waiting until 6 o'clock Friday.
Oh God,
Like
I
that
know
shit
was so
that shit
irritating.
was terrible. To where I was waiting for niggas to apologize.
Yeah.
Like, hey, my bad, cause that shit is whack. Like the way albums come out now. Friday 5 o'clock. I mean Friday midnight.
Yeah.
I mean my album's out. You know what I'm saying?
I think
Can I answer? Oh,
No!
it's too late.
He called me twice. See, look, those are every single time. They
Whatever.
both.
They
hit me
text you
at
back
the
to back.
Yeah.
They sitting right next to each other. Text her, she answers.
what's it? What's it?
Oh, yeah.
So what? So Joe Flacco called.
They
you.
yeah. I mean the. What was I
You
say?
irritate me.
Yeah, I mean the rollout. Kanye's been doing this shit since Pablo. This is my thing, man. People keep expecting. I wasn't that surprised when it come out immediately.
Kanye shit at least came out in the morning, because Kanye shit never came out at midnight. But They
Yeah.
came out at like 9, 10 a.m.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas at least make
You remember Pablo?
And they were waiting for Puffy's
Yeah.
voiceover for what I heard.
Yeah, Puff was.
Well, no, because I had the album when everybody was waiting for it. When I called it,
Yeah.
and the only thing that was different was the Puff Daddy thing and the second verse on
White Label.
Labels.
Yeah,
And
it
it
was-
wasn't called White Labels.
Right, it was
Everything
called-
else was the exact same.
I gotta let you have.
So how long that take?
Yeah, Nas had, I don't know.
Well, I
Nas,
mean, Puff-
I don't know if Nas wrote 2 new verses because my initial thing when I did the review for it was like, damn, I love this song. There's only 1 verse, so I don't know how long it took Nas to write those other 2 verses, but I'm glad that's my favorite song on the album. So I'm glad he fucking finished that shit. 'Cause that's my favorite song. That to me is, y'all know I'm with Kanye's beats, man. That's up there for me. Kanye's best beats ever.
I think it's good.
That beat is fucking insane.
And to me, the most annoying song on the album is the Cop Shot the Kid shit. Because that should have just,
You don't like that?
beat should just be the hook. I mean, that Slick Rick shit should just be the hook.
Yeah.
You can't even really
Yeah.
hear like that. To me, it was like, that was, I don't like that.
I've heard that about that
I'm
song
about to make a
and,
video about that song.
and White Label. One thing I like about that
It's going
song,
to be hilarious.
I like Nas wasn't about to have Kanye with that MAGA shit on his album.
But that made it worse.
But Kanye did give a perspective, even though it was a little tongue-in-cheeky, like cops just want to make, speaking like basically cops said cops just want to make it home. Yeah. I was working my 9 to 5. You know, so he did give the angle.
Right, he was saying what people say.
Right.
Which I think you should do in that situation. Because that's the thought process.
Right.
But he brought it back at the end like...
Said, I'm surprised people didn't say that. That sounds like a scapegoat to me.
Yeah, I don't think, because he brought it back. I didn't feel that way. Because he brought it back at the end of the verse, he brought it all back around, so...
Oh, no, go ahead. You like Nas' album?
I think it's okay. It's okay.
And you love Nas' album?
Yeah, you know, because Julian asked me yesterday, like, yo, what you think of it? I'm like, well, if 1 out of 10, I'm like, well, 10 out of 10 is like, that's Illmatic. So I give it a 7.
Yeah, that shit cool.
7 is cool.
I don't even know.
I give it a 7.
I don't know how to do 10 to 7. It's like...
For me, it's not better than Push's album.
No.
I just listened to Push's album, and I like it.
Pusha, the production's better on Push's album?
I didn't think I was going to like it.
I think they're both close.
It's not better than Push's album. But, and part, some of that is expectation. For what you expect from when you hear Nas and Kanye, you think it's going to be something amazing.
Yeah.
And it was parts about...
I thought Nas and... Go ahead.
No, it's parts about Nas's album that's like, you just appreciate that you got some quality music. So as long as you don't go too deep into this, it's cool. When I start breaking it down, it gets like worse and worse. So I just try to just enjoy it surfacely. Like the album is Nasir. That's his name. So now I want something personal. That's just my thought. When somebody, like when Royce named his album Book of Ryan, it was like my life story, this is where I come from, all of that. So when I
agree, Bill, Nas has been giving us that for 25 years.
I mean, that's my kind of bigger point, I think, is a lot of the album just sounds lazy.
I agree.
A lot of it just sounds like...
To Lance's point, Nas, if we, once again, we're based on Nas rapping, Nas rapped at about a 5 or 6.
No, Nas has some really bad raps on there.
Yeah, he rapped at...
Just bar, not the whole verse, but he got some bars that's like, bro.
Overall, he rapped at like a 5 or 6 for Nas.
He got a lot of bars. I'm like, it's not even a lot of music on the album.
Right.
But it's like a lot, I'm just looking
and he's not rapping, like for instance, Pusha on the 7 rapper, as good as Pusha is as a rapper, he's rapping that good.
Yeah.
For 7. Because there's only 7 songs.
Right.
Nas was rapping for Nas standards.
You know.
He was cool. And one more thing real quick. I think with so much going on socially and we look to Nas for that, my thing was I don't feel like I got enough social commentary from Nas.
No, I felt like he did it, but it's like he didn't say nothing new.
Right, he didn't say nothing, like, nothing recent, nothing besides now let's show him why Cap kneels. That was like the most.
Cop Shot the Kid is like a song, but you don't like it.
But once again, even with that, he's rapping Cop Shot the Kid. So it was like 12 or 16 bars. Once again, we talk about Nas is a rapper compared to Nas.
This is my
very surface level Cop Shot the Kid shit.
This is what I think it is.
Me too.
This is what I think it is. I think the direction they want to go with the album was similar to Push in the sense of it's going to be a lot of Lux, high-level rap. So Nas is talking a lot of floss and shit on there, how he fuck bitches, where he eating at, the vacations he goes on. And I think that's what Kanye wanted from Nas. We're doing this shit because he's been saying that since Watch the Throne. This is high-level luxury rap. And he wanted Nas to do that. If it was...
there was telling where they went to eat.
Yeah.
They're the best at that.
Yeah.
So, who? Nas and Drake. They're great at it.
Or the creamy polenta and all that.
Like what's oh no, go ahead.
But what I'm saying is so Nas has another album that he did that didn't come out. And I know Pete Rock was on there, Large Professor, guys he reconnected with. Salam. I know for a fact those soundscapes that he got from them were in the pocket for Nas to do the things we were looking for from Nas. I think those songs are restrictive based on the beats that he was given, and I think the direction that Kanye wanted to go with the album. And so we got high class talking shit Nas.
And I think
that's one reason why they wanted Puff to do the intro, because they wanted that Hate Me Now kind of energy with everybody.
Which I felt even with that, and that's my favorite. To an extent. That's my favorite record on the album.
You really can't recreate Hate Me Now.
But my thing is, I kind of didn't like it because it kind of felt like they were trying to recreate
That's your favorite song on the album?
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, that song ain't good.
You know what?
It's not bad.
That song is dope, and I just really like that. I think they scared of us shit. I think that's hard. Because I think that's just like the fucking moniker of, like if you just had the fucking put all this shit in one little sentence of why the fuck a lot of shit
But that's what I'm
on.
saying though. But that's what
I
he's
think
giving
that's
you the
what it
commentary
is.
though. Even on that shit, he's talking about the Panthers.
That's why I
all
think
that.
it's his best rap of the album.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I mean, it was, and then it was like he was just saying stuff, and it's not really facts. It's like he just saying shit. To me, Bonjour is by far the best.
See, I don't like Bonjour that much.
yeah, y'all niggas is all over the place.
Yeah, like for me, when I heard that, I was like, oh, this is. I was like, no, this
again,
is.
Bonjour, that luck shit. That's what I was on the album.
I don't like the hook.
When
Who
I
did
heard
that, Tony Williams?
He killed that shit. Are you serious?
when I heard Bonjour,
Holy shit.
I
Shout out
said,
to Tony Williams.
I was like, no,
Him and
okay.
Nas always make great shit.
This is what you would get Kanye for. That's the one song that just sounded
see that.
super Nas to me,
Right.
But just a higher level of production.
I
A
can
lot
see
of that
that.
shit like that what's it called? Everything?
Yeah.
I like that song until the verse,
Is that
until the hook got too much.
that the
Bro,
one
that
with
shit,
Dream?
I think the Dream
I didn't
part is
like
good.
that.
Listen, so look,
I didn't like Dream's voice. I don't know.
I'm
if that's
listening to
the
that
one
on the way
Dream's
here,
voice.
and
Well,
as
Dream's
I'm
on 2
driving,
songs.
I'm like,
Which
bro,
one I didn't like.
it's 2 minutes and Nas ain't rapped
Yeah.
yet.
Because he's also on.
But I think that was part of it,
Adam
the
and
big
Eve.
introduction.
That's
Maybe
my
it's
favorite.
Adam
I get
and
it.
Eve.
I
love
don't
that
want to hear
song.
that shit, especially.
That's my second favorite song.
And then this confuses
Dream
me
in the intro?
too
I mean,
with
like,
that kind of stuff.
singing
Is
as soon as
Nas? I mean, Kanye.
hear it,
All right,
it's like-
you got
That's
Dream
everything.
singing the hook.
That's the one I don't
And
like.
then you get Kanye to sing, but he can't sing.
But they sounded good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sounded really good.
okay. I think it might have sounded better with the singer on it. You know what I mean?
I think
Dream
but
part was really
I
dope.
think that's why it sounded dope because I think it wasn't the because Dream can't fucking sing. Like Dream is a writer. He just sings sometimes.
Okay.
Dream can't really
Cause
sing.
that shit stretched out. That's why I'm sitting there.
That's what I'm saying. Like you don't like Tony Williams. Tony Williams killed that song.
2 minutes
Yeah, I
and some
don't like
change.
That's-
So it's like what's her name? So if
yeah.
if I'm going through the album,
I'm the minority. People love Bon Jovi.
if I'm going through the album, the first song, I don't think nothing on there is like trash, but that first song it's alright. Like I don't want to hear that shit, but my mind might change on that later. And I don't. It's something weird to me when Puffy be talking that pro-black shit. It be making me like feel
Why?
weird. Cause he just phony to me. Like a lot of that Puffy shit. be
Everything
like,
Puff does is pro-black.
yeah,
Puff
bro.
went to HBCU.
Nah, man, and
Nigga worked at Uptown and started Bad Boy.
Right, man.
What the fuck do you want him to do?
nothing. It's just me. It could just be me. Like it just.
Maybe it's the
It
one he
says the
dates.
way he sounds, how he projects it.
Nah, he just.
Well, baby mama's just black though.
Nah,
so
he just.
I don't know.
He
I
just
don't
be
know. I don't see
cheating
Pope- I
out
only see
niggas out
Pope
of
with
money
white
and
people.
killing them. You know what I mean? Like he just
Oh,
just
yeah.
tied too much to weird shit to just be like, we just gotta do it. And I'd be like, bro, put like I don't know, man. That's a weird.
I get if you go on that angle, I get what you're saying.
But-
I was always just look at Puff business and
Nah,
the way
I'm
he
not-
moves.
I'm not saying none of that. I'm what he's done, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
like a lot of that shit. I'd be like, yeah, bro. So that song is cool. But when and it's cool, but it's the kind of cool I don't want to hear. Like that shit's cool, but I don't want to listen to that.
You're not gonna play
The
it
Cop
over
Shot
and
the
over
Kid
again.
shit is hot.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
after
yeah,
that
yeah,
is
yeah.
White Label.
Yeah.
White Label it's fun, but Nas is I don't like his raps, but I like the song. So
Yeah, well, that's cool.
yeah, I don't really like
That's my favorite song.
the raps, but I like the only part I liked when he rapped was "This Is Ridiculous," product of Slick Rick.
Yeah, that was hard.
But everything else I'll be like, yeah, bro.
I like the Jet magazine line too.
Yeah,
And then,
Jet Magazine 93. Bonjour's next.
She probably bad
yeah,
as fuck.
Bonjour.
Oh yeah.
Tight
Some
ass
of them
old,
Jet-
tight ass
some of
old
them was
chick.
kinda trash,
She probably
though.
like 42. She probably super tight.
Jeff Beer the Big Week was super hit and miss.
Nah, I would hit all of
They
them, but
was-
I miss
nah,
it.
There was some ones that was
There
like
was
you got a
some trash
bikini
on
on, but your face is wild, baby.
Yeah, there was some trash on.
I'm
there.
sure I've
There was a
done
lot
worse.
of great ones.
But there was one every week, so I mean, there's a bunch of bad ones. But there was a couple. It's hard to find 52 bad ones every week for 35 years, like Jet was doing.
Bonjour is my favorite shit.
Yeah,
Then after that is everything.
Bonjour is good.
Everything is aight.
Adam and Eve.
And then Adam and Eve.
I like Adam and Eve.
That's my second favorite song.
I like
See, my second-
Adam and Eve. I don't love. I'm
Dream
getting too
on
nitpicky.
there?
Adam, nah, I like.
Man,
I
that
like-
shit, Nas album is fire.
Yeah, and then the last shit,
I like the last one.
it sound incomplete
I can see that.
to me. Like it sound when that song went off, I was like, the album is over. Oh, this shit is not good. That was my first thought because it was like I didn't get nothing. I was like,
yeah, I can see that.
I was like,
Text.
nigga, I left this bitch with 3 songs. And I was like, oh, all right, man. Well, that's what the fuck niggas was waiting for.
so do we feel like
What do you
Push
think?
is?
What did you think?
I liked it. I mean, but I didn't like everything. I didn't like Dream's voice. It just irked me for some reason. I don't know. I was like, I'm cool. So I didn't even listen to the whole song.
Yeah.
Bonjour, of course, and Cop Shot the Kid. Like, are my 2 favorites.
Yeah.
And White Label is cool.
That beat, man.
I think
I need to listen to Adam and Eve again, though. I need to listen to that one again.
A big part of why I like Adam and Eve, like, because when they showed the shit in Queensbridge and they was all gathered around and playing Adam and Eve, that shit just looked that shit looked like I'm supposed to feel this way about this.
Yeah.
And it was like, but I like the song.
2 Chainz.
Yeah, I like the song in general, but you know.
That was hard having that shit in QB.
That's super hard.
I like that a lot.
But too bad nobody could download it or nothing. I had to ask you, like, how'd you get the album?
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
AZ was out
I
there.
made a trip to. I was like,
I think we're gonna get it.
Came out. I needed to drive somewhere, so I was like, I'll have Romas for dinner. So
yeah, because that's as far as.
And it was over.
You could have drove, and you could have drove to your fucking neighbor's house, your next door neighbor.
I do think we'll get another Nas album next year.
I think there will be.
It don't have to be. This
he has too much music that's not out.
Yeah, I think there will.
And I don't. And again, I really, honestly, I don't think. I think this is the thing. This is what I feel like would happen. Nas.
Last thought, then we got to move to Jehan.
Yeah, facts. And so Nas got Kanye kind of made the block hot a little bit with all the shit he was going through. I think Nas had already committed into this idea with Kanye, and he got blindsided with this Kanye shit.
So he had to do it.
And now he's in there because he already scrapped that old shit. And so now he's in bed with this. And I don't think that's. And that's what I was saying before earlier. I think this idea and the way the album was done and what Kanye wanted from Nas was not what Nas' direction he would normally take. And so the shit that Nas really wants to get off is on somebody's computer. And I think we'll get that shit within the next year.
But then why did he post that picture of Kim Kardashian and Lala then?
Because Kanye, because they were all. I mean, that's the thing.
Queens.
He posted a lot of pictures though. He posted a lot of pictures.
Not caption.
One of the most famous
people. Just posted
one of the most famous people in the world is in the projects.
In the person Queensbridge project.
Yeah,
I get it.
Not even.
Now you're giving her props for that. She just had cornrows the other day. People are getting. I'm just tired of her getting props for stuff that people do.
But Nas didn't give her no props.
Man, he called her a queen.
He called his friend's wife a queen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But that's
why I don't care.
As soon as I saw it,
I didn't like it.
I saw that in the morning.
I get it. I'm not the Kardashian person.
Because Jay don't do that.
Right, but you can also disagree with the way Jay does things with that whole thing too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody handled things. I think Nas in a situation where he posted a whole.
He shouldn't have put Queens.
No, but you know what it does?
In Queens. That's what he shouldn't have put.
It puts Nas.
He could just post the picture.
I get that, but it puts Nas in a different space because Nas, when you have the Kardashians where you are, it puts it in a different space.
You know what it makes me think of? It makes me think of
50 pictures.
It makes me be like, okay, like he's been messing up the whole Nicki Minaj thing, and then that irritated me. Like, how you go from like Khalees to Nicki Minaj, and then like Lauryn Hill singing, you know, if I were one of the biggest songs, to having Kim Kardashian on your Instagram, it just irritated me. I'm like, dude, you're not my Nas. You're not my Nas.
See, that's what I mean by it was an OD over. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. I don't think Nas not saying she's her best friend.
I know he's not saying that, but it's the caption.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the caption. It was the caption.
It was a play on words. It's queens and queens. Like, it was just a play on words.
I'll post some regular girls then.
But nah, you can't. This is promo time.
But it would have been hard though. Still, because he's in Queens with some regular chicks. Like me, I would have been like, that's Nas. That's what I like about Nas.
He posted a hella pictures.
Now you going Hollywood. That's in my mind. Yeah, that's what I see in my mind.
I think
that's what I felt. That's not the Nas that I am used to. Like the whole Nicki Minaj thing right there is just making me like.
But again, it's a thing where that makes sense. Even with them, it makes sense. They both from the same neighborhood. Like
they both rappers.
They both rap, and they both Nicki's not 20 years old. Nicki's 36
years old.
Like she's not a kid.
Saying. The stuff that he talks about to be with Nicki, it just threw me. For
he got with Khalees, who was super whatever she said, and nigga knocked her out. Like so,
yeah,
you can't.
But she also don't have a fake ass or anything like that. She's not that girl.
No, but Khalees, I don't like Khalees.
And Nicki's way better than Khalees.
Yeah, Khalees is trash.
Khalees isn't a rapper. You can't compare Khalees to Nicki.
Looks.
Khalees was messy though.
No, but Khalees she's very eccentric. She's very her own person, her own type of woman, and I love Khalees. Like, I grew up listening to her faithfully, you know, and the things that she talked about were real. I mean, Nicki's cool, but she also plastic and
looks
fake.
wise, like Nicki looks better than Khalees.
Oh, wait.
Take that ass off and let's see what you say.
Nicki was
There
cute
already.
Nicki was cute in high school and showed old pictures of her. She was never like, she didn't like turn into a new person. Like, she was a cute girl. When
I
she was
just
young.
like Khalees. I think.
She was on
as
Smack
far as
DVD,
looks,
she
I
was
think
cool.
she's very like a different look. Nicki is a regular girl.
And well, also too, it didn't work. So maybe Nas realized that.
It's just too different. Like, it's just too trendy.
I gotta see the
Well,
picture.
Nicki's
It's
moved
too
on to-
she's
Nicki's
too
moved on to
trendy.
Eminem, so
I mean, I don't even think that was a real relationship, honestly. I don't think the Nicki and Nas thing, I don't think it was a real relationship.
Right,
you
that's
know?
what I'm saying. Like,
but
like
at the
that,
same
like, he had
time,
twins
it's
with her
like,
or
why are
nothing.
you doing that?
He didn't have twins.
Now the biggest news is the J and B shit. So I think Drew Saturday text me and was like, yo.
I'm trying to get a game for school. As soon as that shit happened, I put it before anybody else could post it. I posted that shit on our shit.
That shit is so. Initially, I immediately like I stop what I'm doing. I'm watching golf, cut the volume down,
Yeah.
and let's rock.
Yeah.
I go outside in the backyard, put it on my speakers. Let's rock.
Yeah.
And
What
for me
happened?
initially, it didn't move me at all.
I knew you
It didn't move me at all.
Yeah.
You got ready for it and everything.
Because it didn't, like I said, it felt like a title release. You know what I'm saying? It felt like a title release. It felt like well, let's get some shit out there.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't feel like, I think if Jay and Nas if Jay and Beyonce did a project, it should be like a passion project to where it's really, you could tell some blood, sweat, and tears and not when you said, hey, there's a reference track. I'm like, yeah, it sounds like there's a reference. It sounds like there's a bunch more laying around.
Yeah.
Pharrell gave him some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When Cool and Dre's ball, it was cool to see Cool and Dre did like 3.
Yeah, that was a big thing for me. Like, just on that side, I'm a beat nerd, and Cool and Dre's been like very dope for a long time. They have some hit records
I was a
like
huge Cool
All the
and
Way
Dre
Up
fan.
and Hater Love and stuff like that. But when you get Beyonce on your shit, that's
Right.
you know you've really. Shouts to Fat Joe, because I'm sure Fat Joe was a conduit between that OG Juan too. Yeah, I thought that shit was hard.
And I remember when I heard, I was like, yeah, they released it right because you can't promo this. You can't promo this. Like,
And Beyonce hasn't done that. Like
Right.
her last 3 albums, she just
when you're that big, I don't think Drake should have came out with a release date. Personally, I don't think Drake should be like, my album's coming out Friday.
Yeah.
I think niggas, when you're in a space like these artists, I feel like you gotta hedge your bet. This number coming out, man. We just gave this to the people, man.
Yeah.
I didn't even look. Oh, that's the number. I just dropped it. That's cool. Like,
Yeah.
so then the number comes out, and that shit's probably gonna do what, 120 to 125,
Yeah.
and then some context. Nas is projected what, 70 to 80.
yeah.
Fuck, 40,000 more than a sloppy Nas rollout.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
and so
that's
this,
fucking.
and
That's wild.
this is something that was a dynamic to me that I thought was interesting. Is I had a couple of thoughts about this today. I think I just lost my train of thought that fast.
Because the Hennessy.
I'm looking.
Well,
at
earlier we was talking about the Drake shit.
Oh yeah,
So-
right. So thanks, Trev. So
And then him. Like, get out of here. I can't. Oh my God. I just can't.
I don't
I
never go
can't.
like look on people's pages. I'm like lost. Like, oh, what's going on? What did he do 2 weeks ago?
Oh.
look.
he in France with Mello right now.
Huh?
That was the last post. Him and Mello together. They on vacation.
That's an interesting vacation.
Look, it's Jadakiss, Wale, Fabulous, and 2 Chainz all together,
I like that.
all holding their hands like this, because that's how you take a picture.
Like so
They all wearing
on the
Oh, I thought it was a whole bunch of Crips. See, this is a real picture. They all wear.
I thought that was Young Buck with his wallet.
I don't even see that picture.
Wale.
Go ahead. Who are you saying about?
So Jay kind of threw shots at Drake on the album, you know, about the whole thing not signing with Tidal or whatever. And Jay was saying how it annoys him that you doing the shit to make you think like you as big as me
He said that on what album?
on this
That's a
album.
new one.
Oh.
So,
I heard it.
so I'm looking at it. So y'all, J and B do a Saturday afternoon drop. No promo like we said. Saturday afternoon we got an album. Drake did the same thing last year with More Life. Drake sold 500,000 doing the same thing.
But like I said, that's to Jay's point though. That's
But-
the machine, bro. That's about
No, but I don't agree with that.
That's
You,
Apple Music.
I can't give Jay-Z and Beyonce, oh, well, you got help. You're fucking Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Yeah,
But the Jay-Z and Beyonce.
And the reason why,
like I
was saying before, and I love Jay, man, I still want the Rock Nation. The reason why that the album is projected to do these numbers is because of Jay-Z. If this was the only Beyonce album,
I think
the shit would have hit 500,000.
Well, to Jay's point, I think if it was only a Jay album, niggas don't want to hear Beyonce.
I agree.
So, I mean, it's not just Jay's fault. I mean,
right, but I'm saying...
What did 444 do first?
But I'm saying... I don't
like
know.
3 probably?
Right, no, because remember, that gets to my next point. Tidal be doing shit.
Everybody be doing shit.
No, fair. I'm just talking about Jay-Z, though. So, we don't know, because the shit was weird. And then after that, they did I think they said they did 144,000 after that. Yeah. So say they do 140. So say.
But it was after there was a bunch of numbers computed that was
right. But even
if it were skewed numbers, it would have made it more than. Let's give it 250 after that instead of
let's do 250.
Right.
That's about accurate. I think there's 250. That's still half of what Drake did, and Beyonce would have did more. So. One thing I said this too when we first talking about the tour. What?
Do you ever do this? I was looking at the Nas thing, and somehow I ended up on Dr. J's page, and Julius Erving was doing like a one-legged jump shot, and I need to put my phone down.
Yeah, that's all. You get lost on that motherfucker. Movies. I forgot. So so I feel like we were saying a couple weeks ago when we were talking about the tour was announced. I feel like they cut into each other, and I feel like so there's been talks about this tour is not selling out.
That's Nicki Minaj.
And
we got like a two-way.
She ain't even doing nothing.
We got like a two-way. We got like 2 different podcasts going.
She just put a picture of Nicki Minaj twerking in the pool.
But do we got 2 different podcasts or are we doing one?
Doing what?
Yeah. It's like the 10th time it's happening.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's kind of distracting.
Sorry.
Not right, dude. Fuck.
Yeah. Anyway, I feel like they cut into each other, and so I don't like. If I go to see Beyonce, I want to see that whole like Coachella type shit. I don't want to see Jay come up all of a sudden and doing 99 Problems. I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
Like so, and vice versa. I don't want to water down. I don't want. Y'all niggas bugging out. Like
that was Jay, man. Did I just snitch?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. You don't want to hear Jay do 99 Problems at a Beyonce show. We hear you.
So they cut into each other with that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they're not doing each other any favors by that. And I do feel like Jay dropping that line at Drake is ironic when Drake did the same thing and he beat you. Like, and you got Beyonce, you got the biggest star in the world, and you're still only doing that number. That shit is weird.
What was the line?
Basically, paraphrasing, just saying, you rather work with the corporations or the power, in this case being Apple, than work with me so that you don't feel like you're in a position of weakness and work with me. You'd rather just go work for them than partner with me, and that shit is irritating. It's kind of the same narrative Jay's had about whatever happened with that Jay and Drake shit. That shit got under Jay's skin big time about how that shit went down.
Yeah.
Because he stays on that shit, and whenever he brings it up, you can tell very much who that shit's at.
Yeah, facts.
So, I don't know what happened, but that shit rubbed that nigga the wrong way. Pause.
And
is Drake like the only artist who ain't?
What title?
Yeah.
No, I just think obviously you see the biggest nigga in the world, and you're like, man, we could change this whole shit.
Yeah.
And it kind of goes back to what I was saying when I was telling Drew yesterday. Have you been seeing LeVar Ball's latest run?
Mm-hmm.
Dog. So it goes back to the same shit and why Jay bought a pair of the nigga shoes. Look, you can get lost in how crazy some of the shit he says and whatever, but then when you just go back to the root of the premise of it, you be like, yo, we can't not get distracted that this nigga is absolutely right and on to some shit. But I say that to say, when niggas like Jay get frustrated, or even when Dame did his Breakfast Club shit and was like, I can't fucking relate to you guys. It's talking to somebody fucking insane.
Yeah.
You gotta understand that the mentality niggas have like that is the minority.
Facts.
Because right now, somebody said, like, let's say somebody's like, yo, for the podcast right now, man, I got $5 million up front, right? And regardless of how the podcast do, this shit could go to where you could be making 50 million or you're doing on your own, or it could do nothing. You're getting 5 mil, right? Yeah. Or if a nigga comes to you and be like, yo, I don't have 5 million for you. I have 200,000 in a partnership. Niggas, mentality of most is be like, yeah, I'll take the 5 mil. Right. You know what I'm saying? And what happened with Jay is the same. And exactly what Jay said was gonna happened because after Drake got that back from Apple, he was complaining like y'all niggas owe me money. Yeah. But nah, you took that upfront money, right? And now you see like, yeah, man, I got 20, man. And you motherfuckers I should have got 80. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, or even look at like Kevin Durant did a $200 million shoe deal or whatever. But if a nigga comes to like, man, let's partner and I got 50 for you, most of the time, niggas are saying, nah, I'll take the 200. Yeah. So to get niggas to change their mind about that is a hard thing, and that's why niggas like that, Jay, Dame, even though they're totally different, they're one and the same in that way. Right. Niggas get frustrated, like, man, that shit, like you can tell that shit irks them, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I think Jay said something to that effect. It irks me on that song. Like,
and I get it, but niggas gotta understand, like, no, y'all niggas is the minority, bro. Because one of that is something Lanto, like, you talking about, like, a lot of people don't have the boldness to have faith in themselves to be. No, you got that up front. Whether I sink or swim. Yeah, give me that.
Yeah. And a part of it is because I don't even know. I ain't heard about this. That Jay-Z and Drake thing. I don't even know nothing.
Jay-Z and Drake been taking shots at each other for.
Right, but I don't know nothing about this Tidal Apple Music thing. I been in the dark about that. I seen like when Pusha T and Drake was doing, or when Pusha T was doing that thing for like a few days, some of them Rock Nation people, I don't know who was like resharing pictures and was saying stuff like the Canadian again or something like that.
Well, that's tough though because niggas is really tight, like upscaling them niggas. That's like Pusha. That's Pusha. Yeah. Like, these niggas are like very Pusha T. These are his guys.
He works for him.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I don't know none of these relationships.
These are his guys. So this ain't there's an obvious bias that they're telling you is a bias. Like we fucking with this.
Right. I thought that was Rock Nation people.
No, they are, but
like Michael, like Upscale Vandal, he does work with Rock Nation with Emery on the clothes shit. But he also works for J Balvin and works for Pusha T.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's what I was like. Oh, so I seen that. Because when stuff like that happen, a lot of times them people would like stay out of it. Yeah. Regardless of the situation.
Yeah, no, they had a horse in the race. Like, no, we definitely fucking.
All right. But sometimes, man, it'd be like the idea of how much some of it is believe in yourself, and another part of it is believe in this thing. Like so.
That thing is a nigga who's like in this particular case. A nigga who, like, yeah, nigga, like, Jay always be saying he's the blueprint, and I'll show you niggas do it, and it's flaunting, but it's really the truth. Like, nah, nigga, the blueprint's here. Nigga, I'm worth $900 million, nigga.
Yeah, but no, but that, see, because when you're in, you gotta understand, he's also next to Birdman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's been some, that back and forth stuff for a long time. And Birdman has a lot of money, too, and he just does it a little differently. You know what I mean? So it's like, nah, you don't gotta do that. You can stay over here and do that.
But it's cool. I mean, but that, once again, Birdman got a lot of money until we talk about Jay-Z's money.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like, now you got a lot of, relatively speaking.
And Jay said that on that verse, too.
Yeah. On this album?
Yeah, on that song we're talking about.
He said what?
That your money in comparison is not even a...
Yeah. Right.
Like how you saying Birdman got a lot of money, too. Like, yeah, because we put up next to mine, and that shit ain't...
Jay-Z...
Well, like you told Birdman, like, nigga, we could put it up.
Yeah, because even with that, Jay-Z could be just a nigga who's like the GOAT and worth $120 million, which is great. Like a nigga like 3 Stacks. I think I looked his net worth of one. He's worth like $70 million. Jay could easily be one of them. Yeah. Which is great, nigga. I'll never see 70 mil.
Right.
But nah, this nigga really is late. Him and a few, obviously the people we hear about all the time, and then even going back to like Russell Simmons are really trailblazing on how to get this shit done to be making to be wealthy. The niggas are rich.
And to that point, too, you see the new deal he did with Puma.
Yeah.
Jay-Z's now he's not the president. People saying he's the president of Puma Hoops. He's not. Oh. He's He's like the creative director or some shit at Puma basketball now. So
yeah, I mean,
they got the two that's probably the top 3 draft picks that signed to Puma now. So
because it's like who signed the Puma?
DeAndre Ayton and Bagley.
I didn't know. Oh, they signed Puma deals. That's funny. Puma's got history. Like people would wear Puma.
I got Puma shit.
But I said they got history. He said I got Puma shit. Like he a part of the history.
I am. I'm the wave.
I mean, I got Puma shit. I mean, shit.
People wear Puma. Rihanna is signed.
Yeah,
Puma,
Rihanna got
so.
He wear Puma. Fuck Rihanna.
Brixx
Did you hear what he just
Oh,
said?
my bad.
But and then some of that should be relationships, man. Like if you don't if I don't know, because they made like music together and then they just I guess fell out. So they fell out behind this deal. That's what
the timing seems very.
Who, Drake and Jay?
Yeah, the timing seems very.
I think that's what I'm saying. That whole thing between OVO, Good Music, Rock Nation has just been weird.
Yeah.
Because it's because quickly, I think Jay initially looked at Drake like, okay, like his verse on the first album. Right. Drake, this how he was really giving them game. Like this is, but so Drake blew up so quick. Kanye blew up so quick. All of a sudden, everybody's rivals. So I can't look at Drake no more like. He's not Young Chris. He's not fucking Bleak. He's not Beans, or anybody. T.I. when he was, when Jay was tight with T.I. or Jeezy. Nah, this nigga's a problem. He's selling more records than me, and now idols become rivals, and that's how Drake's looking at Jay now. Like, I can't look at you like big homie no more. Now you the ops, and so it muddies shit when success because everybody's trying to get to that top spot. So.
And then what happened?
That relationship really never had a chance. It
ends up being tough to partner with people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why Jay's like, well, your ego's not letting something that could have been special happen.
And Drake has to. But also, one thing what Jay has to understand too, just to play devil's advocate, he's way older than Drake, and so Drake is still in a position where is Drake even 30 yet? Drake's like what, 29?
I think Drake 31.
Okay, well, he's way younger than Jay-Z either way. And so
I might have made that number up.
But to your point, like, either way, Jay's 15, 16, 17 years older than this nigga. Like, so his mind's still he's finding his path still to his. Right. Jay-Z's in this position now. Jay's at the top of the hill. So he can look down and try to parcel out shit.
Even when your point with that, when them niggas was 31, to Jay's mentality, when niggas was 31, they was looking for a way to partnerships and shit with record labels.
With other rappers though?
I don't think that's what time was.
Jay-Z didn't. Man, this is the thing too. Cause Jay, if you remember, man,
I think if there was money involved,
Jay didn't fuck with nobody.
But I think if there was money involved to be made, I still think Jay.
I think Jay was still in the process of his assimilation of dominance.
I think
he signed rappers from Philly for a reason. He wasn't fucking with nobody in New York. Like, I'm saying, like,
if you saw it lucrative, you would have.
I think Jay-Z always fucked with a bunch of New York rappers.
He did. He did. Around Hard Knock Life, he fucked with the Locks and DMX. Around Blueprint time, Jay-Z was not next to nobody from New York. Him and him and Ja Rule Records. It was Philly niggas, and that's it. Or he might do a song with T.I. later. Jay-Z stopped fucking with New York niggas around 2001. It was none of that, because that's when he dissed Nas. I gotta get you niggas out of here. And I'm running this shit. Like, so Drake's still in that process of I have to become the man. Like, so the mindset's a little different because Jay-Z was in that mindset when he was Drake's age.
Yeah. No, that's true.
I mean, I don't know, because a lot of times when niggas say we could do something special, come over here. What if the nigga was saying, all right, well then you come over here then? Is it the same?
I have a streaming service. What do you mean? Like, then we got to talk about what we each other have.
Right. What are you offering?
Service. Like, stream music.
No.
Show me your streams.
No, I'm saying.
Because maybe we can merge. If you got a streaming shit, maybe we can do a business there. We can merge some shit. I'm
saying whatever someone else might have, because...
so that's what I'm saying. You look at what he has and you be like, oh, you're not just talking some shit. Like, I'm sure you can be niggas always like, Lex, we got to work. Yeah. Man, and you be like, what do you got?
Right.
And then niggas be like, I got this, and this is what we doing, and then you at Crest Theater doing the Eric Armstead shit because it makes sense.
Right, but I'm saying, I'm just saying in general. In general, when someone is constantly saying, like, I'm trying to show y'all, come over here and fuck with me, it's like, well, or you come over here and fuck with me. Well, what I got going on. Whatever somebody has going on. Whatever that may be. Because I don't see it. I don't see it being like, oh, Puff, you sell liquor? Oh, well, let me partner with Ciroc and do whatever the case. You just say, I drink Ciroc, but I'm going to make my own liquor.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's a competitive thing in general. Like, people are just competitive, and some people feel like they have to be in charge. And that's cool, too.
And I think under this shit, Jay-Z likes to...
Yeah.
It's not like a control. Magic Johnson is a control freak. Like, I'm like, you should be happy. Not good at being under people.
Yeah.
Like I'm at my best when I can be up here and I can delegate responsibility accordingly.
Yeah. Some people are leaders. Yeah. I mean, some people like to rather lead and.
Yeah, just in general, like it's just.
Jay, I'm ready to partner, man. So Game 4 shit, Rock Nation title, man. We need to partner up and do some shit.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm on the partner.
Right, sure.
200,000.
Yeah.
200,000.
I'm down.
Because what's crazy is like, because Apple Music is a big deal. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not like that's Apple Music, fam.
Yeah.
And it's the same.
But once again, you're going to work for Apple Music, and it's like Nike's a big deal. We're gonna give you the bag. Lonzo Ball could have went and signed to $9 million with Nike.
Right. I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
But that's no. People that big usually don't do that. Like LeBron signed with Nike. You know what I'm saying? Like Dr. Dre just got a gazillion billion dollars from Apple Music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Tyrese shut the fuck up.
And that's what, and so you go to a nigga and you be like, man, do you want to create? Like, do you want to create? And what I'm saying is I understand the frustration when they hear some shit and nigga be like, nah. Especially like you said, where they're at niggas' age in life, you be like, God damn, niggas. There's other part of you like, man, if this nigga only knew what could be. You know what I'm saying? Like, what could be. And don't get me wrong, Jay-Z's it's going to be beneficial to him to have the biggest nigga, but I also do think he's sitting back like, man, this nigga don't even know. This shit could be crazy for him, too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he believes that. You know,
that's all it could be. You know, that's all, I mean.
I'm sure he believes that, and I'm also sure that the people who's behind on the other side.
Like you said, Drake went to Apple and said, I didn't get my money.
Yeah, and Jay was talking about Tidal saying he wasn't getting his money when Tidal was early. That's business, man. Like, people complain about money. You know what I mean? I don't know.
So one thing that happened too, we heard that XXX Tentacion.
No, his name is not Triple. It's Tentacion. Triple X.
Tentacion. So I think.
Yeah.
My son says it's Tentacion.
Everybody sounds
Tentacion.
Something like that.
How you say it, Jay?
That's what I heard. I don't know. I heard how he said it.
Yeah.
Because it's the triple X's, and I was calling him Triple X.
Yeah.
What does that
My
stand
son was
for?
like, that is not 10. Something 10 Tentacion.
Oh!
Yeah, believe me,
Shit.
my son corrected me very quickly. I was like,
So 10, 10, 10.
10 Tentacion or something.
What does Tentacion mean?
Well, let's get this man.
Did you guys, have you ever listened to his music?
I never heard one song.
I have.
This shit is not.
I've heard like 2 songs.
Shit is not trash.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
Way too dark for me to ever get into. Like, I don't like that shit is.
Well, him and Drake had
I'm
beef.
like suicidal, like it's way too. When I first heard he died, I was like, I think anybody who kind of knew anything about him would be like, oh, did he kill himself? You know what I'm saying? Like, but that shit he's got ability. He had the young man had ability. He wasn't like just some
mumble rapper.
Yeah, he had ability.
No, he was really dope.
Bunch of these young niggas is good, bro.
No, not a bunch, but
he was dope. Him and Drake had beef, I guess, because when he went to jail, he came out and said that Drake basically stole his style. So then they had this big beef. That's how I got put on.
So
My son told me.
About Drake.
Yeah. So then he came out and he's pretty dark but he had things to say. It's just unfortunate. That hit me kind of hard.
Yeah, that shit sucked.
Just for him to be 20 years old and to go out the way he did is horrible.
Yeah.
And all they got was a Louis bag and a chain.
Yeah.
And then nowadays,
because that's my thing. I wonder going into more like, why didn't they just rob him then? Was it really a robbery or was it?
I don't think it was really a robbery. I really don't think so.
Because he was in his hometown.
Yeah, I don't think.
And he talks a lot of, he talked a lot of mess.
Yeah, and
just to, I'm sorry. I think this hit me hard too because I had to tell my son not to watch certain things on social media, like when they showed him in a car.
Yeah.
Just to think, like, if we would have saw the death of Tupac and Biggie, I was 15. That would have devastated me. Like, they're actually seeing this boy murdered in his car.
Oh, that's what they showed?
Yes.
You can see the video. I've never saw
The video of him getting killed?
No, the video of him.
You can see him from
And
my
he's
understanding.
and his hands are like clenched. It's just it hurts. That hit me kind of hard.
Yeah, he was somebody. I mean, I didn't listen to him, but I was aware of him because he was always heavy in the conversation of what was going on in rap. For his music was good from what I hear, and a lot of the controversies. Actually, not even the first time I saw him was when he got hit on stage. That was the first time I saw him.
Yeah, that was the first time I heard
So my
him.
introduction to him was drama. You know what I'm saying? So, and then there was the whole thing about the allegations, domestic violence, all the crazy stuff. I don't know. Like I don't follow him. Like but
I don't know what's truth and lie.
He definitely beat up his girlfriend.
But I know like the kids loved him. He meant a lot to them because there's a lot of kids who need that voice. Kind of. Not saying he's Eminem, but how M spoke to a generation of kids who didn't have a.
Right.
It seems like he did too. He had that kind of influence on the kids who were kind of confused. And so I mean that shit.
He was only 20. People were saying something about like why don't celebrate on signs. Like he's 20 years old, bro.
He's 20.
Like a lot of people if they died at 20 would have died a terrible person.
Right.
20 years old. Bro.
He's 20. That's a baby.
Yeah.
Like that's a baby.
I mean, there's levels. There's levels of shit, Lance.
As far as what? Levels to what?
To how good or bad you were.
You know Malcolm X was at 20 years old?
That's an example. There's levels to the shit.
I mean, Malcolm X was...
And you're thinking, like, do you know what Jeffrey Dahmer was at 20?
Right, so I'm saying.
Jeffrey Dahmer was crazy at 20.
There's levels. Are you aware of what he was accused of?
With the allegations of beating the girl and some rape stuff?
Not rape. I don't think it was rape. Was it rape? It was just domestic.
Read that shit. Everybody's not doing that at 20 is what I'm saying. That's the point. Like,
but
I mean, it was some like crazy sexual stuff they were saying about. Like he was like
there's a lot of. I don't want to dwell on that, but it was bad shit.
But I think we still.
I mean,
no matter what, he did not deserve to die the way he did. It's so sad.
Years old.
And he was trying to get his life together.
Bro, and then because even he died at 20, so some of the stuff they're talking about was from him being 17,
18, right? Never know what kind of
18-year-old
family he had.
Like this generation is terrifying. Just the idea of always, like what they call it, clout chasing now. Mm-hmm. Like the idea of I can do anything and it might make me famous.
Right. Yep.
It just might make me famous, and I'm 17. I don't even have the sense to know that.
Right.
I don't even want to be famous.
Right.
Like you don't even know that you don't want to be famous. Like you know what I mean? It just seems cool. You don't really want to be famous. Like that.
And the approach they go is one upping. So if this nigga does this, well if he punched a cow, now I need to wrestle the cow to the ground and bite it. Oh, you did that? Oh, nigga, I need to eat it. Like, whatever. Like, something, I don't know. But niggas just keep going. Like,
but because
they don't have no limit.
Yeah. Man, it's almost like watching porno. And then it's like,
all right.
No, dog, go, you've been exposed to real porno now. Go watch Cinemax.
Right.
And you're going to be like, bro, that shit is trash.
Right.
BET Uncut. Bro, like, that was like, I ain't got no panties on the dance floor.
Super
you don't look like you know the song.
I don't.
Pull them panties off, yeah?
That sound nasty.
Pull them panties off. I ain't got no panties. Whatever, bro. You never heard tip drill?
I heard tip drill.
Tip drill. If you ain't masturbate to tip drill, I don't believe you or trust you.
What's the Paul Wall song where something on fofos?
Still tipping?
Oh, still tipping. Okay.
We're still tipping.
That was uncut.
We'll show that on Uncut.
Oh, they did?
Yep, they did.
They were showing like Gilmore Girls and shit on there too.
Yep, she used to watch it. I don't know what she front. You heard, pull them panties off.
Or Woody.
Listen, I'm a godly woman.
I'm
a godly woman.
But the point is, so you be watching stuff like me, like I'm not entertained by a lot of this stuff online.
Yeah.
That's just me though. Like I had a conversation with a comedian.
This is kid shit. Them just little kids.
Yeah, but I'm talking
Like,
about.
they
I'm
be
talking about.
posting them
I'm
fights.
talking about the fights. That's like them grown-ups you watching all of that.
Yeah,
you know what I
you
mean?
know, I ain't been on Wall Star in 10 years.
That
shit still happens.
Yeah.
Bro, people
I had to
record
tell my
all that
son,
stuff.
do not record no fights or I'm gonna slap you. Do not do that, because every other day he was showing me, look what Woo got into a fight. Why are you sitting there recording that?
That stuff
Go
That
home.
stuff don't entertain me.
Yeah.
A comic was talking to me. He was like, if you love somebody, if you really love somebody, don't follow them on the internet,
Right.
because they're gonna show you some shit you don't want to see.
Yeah.
Because he got kids, he got daughters. He like, I don't want to see my daughter on the internet doing something that's gonna make me call her a funky hoe. Because that's what my mind does when I see these funky hoes on the internet. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't want to see that. His daughter grown. His daughter like 19, 20.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Just gotta get a burner page.
that's what she gonna have to get her a Colangelo page. But you know what I mean? And it's like, he's like, if you look at the internet, most of the shit that's popping is just mean.
Right.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the comedy ain't funny. It's just mean.
Right.
Like, man, I will make a video about somebody, but I'm never gonna be
A bully.
not just on the internet, hold my phone. Look at this fat bitch.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Like that's not comedy for me.
Yeah,
That's
somebody,
just
there was one that was going around on Twitter like a week ago of a guy who was like one of those people who are like crazy, like weigh like 700 pounds, some shit. And it was like a talk, somebody was like narrating it. And people was really laughing. I'm like, y'all niggas like that's childish. That y'all niggas really keep retweet this 35,000 times.
Cheap
like,
humor.
Yeah, like that's but that's why it goes into like I just really hate the whole. I talk to people on social media before. I'm like, well, why you keep trolling, bro? Like that troll shit, man, is gonna get niggas fucked up.
That's why Tekashi 6ix9ine now he apologizing. He's scared.
Yeah, and that's what shouts to AC. You were saying something else that was hella true, man. You niggas don't decide when the game is over.
Right, you don't.
Like. You've already put too much shit in the world. Like, so you can't tell a nigga like 6 months later now, just because you went on the internet and start talking in your normal voice.
Right.
I just don't feel like I want to. You've already put too much shit in the world, bro, and the niggas want to pull up on you.
Well, it depends, because for him, for the age group he's in, yes.
Yes, what?
Ain't no turning that shit off for the age group he's in.
Yeah.
Now, for the 30-pluses, you can do that. And niggas might be thinking more like...
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to, like the young niggas.
I know, that's we talking about 20, 21-year-olds, you know what I'm saying? Because Tekashi is hilarious. And you be watching and you be like...
That shit don't be funny to me.
It don't, and that's the thing too. I was saying yesterday, man, like I don't, like even with this nigga academics, man, like this motherfucker, like today he's on, and I did...
See that shit Rory posted from...
And I was looking at it too, like, I watched a little bit of it because I know him and X was... Everything I know about him is from Act when I used to watch when Joe was on there. So I'm like, what is this nigga Act talking about? And I don't like him on there with the... Because even with this, I was telling niggas yesterday, I'm like, yo, I don't like even the whole shit. Because he be tracking the shit with Tekashi was in Chicago and all that. All niggas is doing is tracking a murder. Because that's what niggas think is going to happen. Them niggas going to pull up on you and kill you.
You know to their credit, though?
And I don't
these
like
niggas, especially a nigga like Act, I mean, it sounds kind of crazy, but these niggas really never didn't think the shit was going to happen.
Right,
so now I believe niggas really is shell shocked.
But I think so too.
Like there comes niggas really don't be thinking shit is real.
Right.
Because they ain't been through nothing.
But people say Joe was angry. There was a video that went viral. I'm sure you saw it. We used to watch it back when Joe was on there. When Hitmaker was on there, it was on Everyday Struggle, and Joe was screaming at like talking about X. Leave that nigga alone because this shit is gonna go bad fucking around with him. And like stay with like that shit ain't cool. Like him and all the other niggas you fuck with, shit is real out here, bro. So they have people telling him shit. We saw Joe drill it into his head for 10 minutes to an uncomfortable way.
Because
now niggas on the TV want to cry. Niggas told you. The whole world saw him tell you. And that happens all around the world. The niggas, big homies in the streets, whatever, tell you certain shit. And people always think they're invincible. That does have that's part of youth, and I do get that. But when you want to, but the thing is too, but niggas think shit is a game, and they doing it on a platform where you're influencing other little kids that think it's a game too. If you just do some little dumb shit in your own little neighborhood, But when you have a following like that, and you playing with a lot, like I said, the whole shit with Tekashi and Chief Keef was making me uncomfortable because I only saw it when it got retweeted on the timeline. I don't follow none of them.
I still don't even know what happened.
I don't follow the niggas, but
I don't know exactly
what happened.
Like you can't.
I know the baby mama.
and I laughed.
You can't.
And I was uncomfortable. Like, because I'm looking like, bro, this is very dangerous.
The baby
and it's
mama
not gonna
thing?
end
What was he
well.
doing? Just walking around Chicago?
Yeah, and he's saying niggas can't. The same shit he was doing All-Star Weekend. Like,
Bro, he
I'm in
just-
LA, and niggas ain't gonna do nothing to me. He was.
But that's when you, oh my, like the little girl, little Vicky. I don't know. It's a white girl, and she thinks she's black. She said she's says she's
Rachel.
black.
Doja.
No, it's a little girl. I think her name is Little Vicky. You guys gotta look her up.
Yeah.
But she was going around with some dudes talking about fuck Snoop, we here, we you don't know where we at. Da da da, we know where you at, nigga. Da da da.
What, Snoop
Then
Dogg?
Snoop Dogg. And Snoop, I guess somebody got a hold of her. Next thing you know, it's I would like to apologize
Oh,
to
yeah, I
Snoop.
heard about
I would
that.
like to, you don't
Only girl I know
know.
you talking about
Niggas
is
is out
the
here.
And you
Catch Me
lucky Snoop
Outside,
an
girl?
old nigga who be like, man,
Nah,
she
not
just showed
her.
Not her, it's a
That's
different
Bad
girl.
Barbie.
They got into a fight though. But then
Oh, she fought Bad Barbie?
Who won?
who's Bad Barbie? The
thought that's
Catch
what
Me
I said.
Outside?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's Bad Barbie?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, they got into a fight and Catch Me Outside girl stole on her and Lil Vicky didn't do nothing.
Oh, wow.
But this is all me
missing
looking
the
for
whole
the
world.
Snoop Dogg thing, and
She follows Shade Room.
I
She
do.
runs Shade Room.
No,
That's what she keep doing
but,
over here.
You know, these kids out here not knowing. You talking about fuck Snoop, fuck where you at, nigga. We'll come and see you about something. You ain't about shit. You hella old. You don't know who you're
Hella
messing
old.
with because then now it gets real. Now
Snoop's
you
doing
scared.
karate now.
Like, you
You
know
see that
what?
shit?
You know what's one of the hard, like on Money, Power, Respect?
I did.
When DMX said, this ain't no fucking game. You think I'm playing?
So you
That's the
lame,
simplest
you up in a
shit.
junkyard,
Right,
you can't-
right.
But it's just like, that's
It's the
what
hardest.
That's what the shit coming like, nah, nigga, like,
Your mom thinking you coming home, but you not.
Yeah.
You land up in the trunk, starting to rot.
like that shit
gonna
is
listen to
real.
that.
Like,
Yeah, people. These kids
this
don't know
shit
how
is
real it
real,
is,
man.
though.
That's why academics, man, that nigga's so irresponsible. I'm like, bro, you a little bitch,
Because
bro.
these niggas
Like,
don't think it's real, especially because he ain't never even been outside.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it'll be interesting to see now, do you change your journalism? If you
Yeah.
want to call that journalism.
I wonder
You know what
how
I'm
he
saying?
feels though.
Because if you don't, then I got to be like, those tears are fake.
Yeah, and also too,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
you know
You
why
learn
it
your
can't though?
lesson.
Because niggas don't have real ability and real talent, so they have to dwell in the bottom muck, in the cesspool of bullshit, because they don't have no real ability.
As far as who?
Niggas like academics and like that who follow that shit because they don't
Are you talking
have.
about like real journalistic thing?
Yeah,
But
they could just report bullshit. You
Yeah.
just get into because messy shit sells itself. Sex, violence, murky shit sells itself. So all you have to do is be willing to tweet dumb shit and really track and monitor and GPS where the fuck Tekashi's going. And you can get a, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have a real talent. Like,
yeah, a lot of that is tough because a lot of those people don't have a talent. It's just about a
no, but like, for instance, like Joe Budden is hella good at what he does.
Yeah, but Joe Budden is like a really good rapper.
But what I'm saying is, but that doesn't necessarily make you gonna be a good. I don't know if that means
no.
fucking Busta Rhymes could do that shit too. I don't know that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm saying it's a little different because he's a talented. I'm just saying a lot of people who are just straight media don't really. That's why they do media because they would like to do this shit.
right, but
they
it
don't
is
have
an
a
art
talent.
to being good at what your job though. Like we watched the Breakfast Club, right? There's a reason why Envy is not that good.
Envy's fucking terrible.
Well, Envy's a DJ.
Right, but that goes to your point. DJ rap, I mean,
You're
that
still-
don't mean shit.
yeah, it doesn't mean
Charlemagne is good at that shit. Whatever the fuck, Charlemagne is really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Angie Martinez is good at her job.
Yeah. Barbara Walters is fucking
Angela
good.
Yee is not as good as Angie Martinez.
Right. Not
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
Like,
She
so
can't hold a
there's
show.
a talent to that shit.
Yeah, it's very much a talent.
Yeah, I mean, because I don't
ain't even as
follow.
good
I
as
don't.
I mean,
Wendy
even
Williams.
somebody like
Yeah,
fucking
facts.
what's the,
You know?
Facts.
fucking what's the biggest New York DJ nigga name who I can't
Flex.
Flex is good at that.
Good at
Yeah.
what?
Being a DJ?
Yeah, he's good at. He's a great radio personality. That's why he's been doing it for 20-something years.
He
He's
knows
good.
what, and he's
really good.
Oh.
And I don't like him at all.
Nah, yeah. I mean,
I don't
years,
like
too.
Charlemagne like that.
I hear what you're saying, but a lot of that shit is just based on relationships. Just when I'm watching it, because I be looking at Flex and I don't see nothing, bro. He just
Flex is
he
good.
just know people.
He stirs, because Flex
Oh,
is stirring
so-
the pot too, though.
I mean,
even
but
that's ability.
so academics.
I know, but what I'm saying, even that's an ability, because that shit, we'll see if academics is stirring the pot 20 years from now.
No, but we'll see if he has the relationships, because it's like...
And Flex did get there off being a real DJ. Like,
no, I know he's a
like
DJ.
Flex,
that's what I was talking about. He's a DJ.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of that
There's
shit...
a lot of big New York DJs.
Yeah.
Biggie don't shout out all of them, though.
Yeah, DJ Enough isn't Flex.
Yeah. Flex is...
Relationships.
They all got the same relationships, man. They all got the same
think so?
people. Yeah, it's just who you stick, who people...
Yeah, who you fuck with.
Yeah.
No, I mean, but the lot...
In 1995, man, all these niggas was the same level, and it's just kind of who fucked with who, and there wasn't nobody really above. They all came in on the same level, and some person might attach to this person, and somebody might attach to that person.
DJ Envy be asking questions, I'll be like, yo, my nigga.
Yeah, he's just a sensitive guy.
No, but that don't mean you don't be saying shit that ain't right. DJ Envy guys saying things...
Because
like,
Funk
y'all
Flex, I be watching Funk Flex like, fuck is this nigga talking about?
And part of that shit is being able to get out the way and let niggas just talk. I don't know if we on this subject, but
I mean that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know, I'm supposed to know how you get the subject.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
talking
Like
about
I just
trolling.
you know,
we're talking about
a
trolling.
nigga like
Yeah.
academics, bro. I just don't like him. Like, and I don't even have a reason. I just when he be talking,
there's a lot of reasons. If you want some, I'll give you some.
Yeah, I don't follow him enough. But I know what I will say is when they did Everyday Struggle, they did it because he had a big following too.
Right, absolutely.
And that takes a lot of work.
Right.
Is really all I'm saying. That takes a lot of work to get there.
Yeah.
And the crazy part about it is, like, anybody can kind of do that. Do you want to put in that work?
And do you want to crawl around the toilet?
If that's what you want to call it, you know what I mean?
That's what I call it. Because the shit he reports on is toilet water.
Because
he dwells in that shit. So if
because
you
to me,
you want to swim in that.
It feels like academics just talked about everything that happened. I'm talking about early. I don't follow them. I mean, I don't really know, but it just seems like anything happened hip hop. He said, "Oh, I gotta talk about."
Yeah,
it.
with the toilet water level shit.
Yeah.
Not with fucking Jay-Z or Kanye West and like
Like,
that.
put like this. He's not interested
If Lil Suicide did something, then he'll
he's
be
not
on it.
interested in how a fucking album sounds like that.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, that's not what he's into.
So is he like a
Like
Perez
how an album
Hilton?
sounds like that.
Yeah.
Is he like that? Like
He's
is that
kind
what
of just. He's just. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Is he a DJ?
No, that's what niggas be saying. No, I mean, what does he DJ?
So he's like
He said he
Perez.
made a mixtape before.
Oh gosh.
And if that's the case, I'm a DJ. DJ Brixx.
Yeah, a few dope mixes.
So I mean, I don't, so I don't know.
Yeah, but people do need to quit trolling on these kids a lot because it's just getting like even with Lil Bow Wow, when I be thinking about him, like that dude is depressed. Like I feel like he's about to. I mean, hopefully, I pray to God that nothing happens. But
What if you had 4 classic albums and they didn't mention you with the grades? You'd be depressed too.
don't do that.
What if you had classic films?
No, I'm just saying though, like a lot of times the internet
he
is.
said he's depressed.
He said he's depressed, and then everybody's trolling, getting on him. Oh, you fake, you phony. But then as soon as he gets,
Yeah, but
as soon as he dies or commits suicide, oh Bow Wow.
And I've said this on this show several times, man. I'm about the history of music, all that. Like, I feel like
He's a legend,
It
though.
teaches you about certain things, and what I mean by that is, Bow Wow. We don't look at him like teen stars from the 80s, and said like David Cassidy or the Osmonds or shit like that.
Yeah, the Jacksons.
But it's the same thing. Bow Wow was a child star,
was.
and it's very hard to transition out of that world when you've been typecast and you're no matter what. There's nothing that Bow Wow can do where he's not little Bow Wow from now until 50 years from now. You're little Bow Wow, nigga.
And that's
like you know what I'm
sad.
saying. And so
He couldn't get out like Britney Spears got out as a woman.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. You see what she had to go through some wild shit.
She did.
Breaking out of that mold of being a kid star and wanting to be taken seriously, whether it be a rapper, an actor, whatever it may be, and get out of that mold. And when the phone stops ringing, for anybody, that shit is hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So how you deal with it, like Bow Wow is not no different. Like, what's the nigga be running around crazy? Orlando?
Oh.
Orlando Brown?
Yeah. Kids starting
Man,
out. I was at the gym
that's
the other day. I was talking about I would not want my kid to be famous.
Oh, but
I
he's
know
hella
too
funny,
much.
too.
You know what's crazy?
I know too much.
Right.
Man. I would feel irresponsible selling my kid to fucking.
You know what's
Hollywood.
crazy, man?
I let these niggas get a hold of my kid.
You don't want to marry Kate or Ashley Olsen?
Well, Beyonce's mom, Tina, I read that she put Solange and Beyonce in counseling at an early age because Beyonce was about to get famous, real famous, and Solange
and also
needed
too,
to.
they had money.
Yeah.
So they were able to kind of incubate certain things because they can kind of control what's going on.
It'd be like,
'cause they were rich.
It'd be crazy, man, because
Well, not rich, but they had a lot
like,
of money.
I just
They have money
watching,
to do it.
Like when I like the academic thing, I just be watching. These people have the power to kind of make you look like whatever they want you to look like.
Yeah.
So it's like, yes, that child star thing is hard unless they stick with you and say, nah, we're going to reshape your image and this is how we're going to package you
who
to
does
the
that work
world.
for?
Right.
So who has that work for?
Name me one person not named Michael Jackson and maybe Justin Timberlake.
That's two. I mean,
That's
Well,
two out of
that's
a
good.
million child stars. Look,
Well,
actors,
Brandy's good.
actors.
I mean, she went through some stuff, but
Yeah.
Like, there's a bunch of little kids on TV shows and shit.
Monica.
I mean, but we all.
Man, Brandy ain't even on like that no more. Ray J's.
I mean,
Brandy killed a lady.
Yeah, she did.
Brandy's
But
not
so
even-
did Bruce Jenner.
Brandy's not even
Or is
cracking
his
like
name
that.
Bruce? Yeah, Caitlyn. Whatever.
Brandy
was in that movie Temptation I'm telling you about. Movie was hard.
I mean, but as child stars, you really gotta
Like,
Raven Simone.
what's his name? I don't
Opie.
I don't know how old he was.
Opie.
But like Nick Cannon,
He's on. Ronald
I don't-
Howard.
I don't think
Yeah.
Nick Cannon was a child star,
No.
but he was a star on Nickelodeon.
Matter of fact, speaking of that, the
And-
one girl went crazy, Amanda Bynes.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Oh, she did?
Keenan and Kel is good.
Well, I know one of them. I don't know
Kel-
that.
Keenan's good.
Keenan's
or
good.
Keenan's good. Kel is good too. He had a baby. He's doing good.
I ain't seen him.
who?
On
Keenan?
Saturday
The
night.
skinny one.
He did.
Kel
Kel is
the
good.
country
And
doing
then,
that.
well, how
he's
big,
doing
like,
really
and
well.
then
Yeah.
that's tough for them because, like, how big of stars were that Keenan and Kel?
Man, in my generation, you don't understand.
I-
Everybody
I'm
loved
a-
Keenan and Kel.
I didn't
I'm
watch
only
that
sta-
kind
I'm
of
I
only
thought that shit was trash.
I'm only
My little
saying
Surgeon Down watched it.
Yeah,
I'm only saying it from
I
the
didn't like it.
standpoint
that's trash.
that this is what's tough about that stuff, man. Is they kind of use you and spit you out.
Facts.
Yeah, they
that's
do.
that's the big part of it.
So-
Like Michael Jackson.
So you have to have grown people around you who keep you, because if
that gets weird as fuck. Your
if-
parents start looking at you.
Yeah,
weird.
because then
right,
that's
if somebody
like the Kardashians.
if somebody says like this is what makes you important, this is what makes you valuable, and then that's taken away from you, you don't see no value or none of that stuff in yourself, and you liable, you know,
Well,
you
that's
might
what
be liable
happened to
crazy.
Kim.
And I don't know what people's faith is like. I don't know none of that stuff. I just be
Ain't no
seeing
faith
it.
in Hollywood.
I think
Lance.
Kim Kardashian, I think that's what she goes through. When Beyonce goes, put
You have
something
some.
out, Kim has to put a naked picture up. She has to have like some type of, we're not forgetting about you, but she
Did the
has to
naked
do
picture
something.
come out Saturday?
No, I was surprised. No, just her cornrows.
There was
Just her
Hey,
cornrows.
why do people got okay? Because I get that, but why do people get mad when like white girls get cornrows and shit? For real,
You gotta ask her.
He's looking at me. He's
No,
looking at me. He's looking at me. Right. He's looking at me.
Where am I gonna get the answer from?
Well, because I think I've explained this before. We can't have
I think we
nothing to
have
ourselves. Dang. Look, when we do it, it's not a big deal. They like, ooh, she ghetto. Why she got them cornrows? Look at them cornrows. That ain't cute. How you get your hair like? But when Kim Kardashian does it, it's like, oh my gosh, oh my goodness, look at her hair.
Niggas love cornrows.
I've
They
never
pop
seen
it.
cornrows. It's like, dude, I just had cornrows not too long ago, and nobody said they liked them. No, white people did.
No,
Yeah.
black
now-
women be hot about
Yeah,
that
because
shit.
that's our stuff.
with a head full of blonde hair.
Man, that's the. That's hella fun.
There are black people with blonde hair, just so you know.
I'm telling
I
you.
mean, not dyed.
I know.
No, like seriously, like
I
black
know.
people have blonde hair.
I
So
know. There's
Black,
white.
there's some white.
there's black. Yeah,
It's
there's.
natural.
No, I'm saying like
And I think it's a part. I mean, the whole cultural appropriation is one part of it. Just just in a bigger vacuum. Like,
But to
bigger
me, it's
space.
like the shit. I mean, to me, it's like we know. Like, okay, niggas don't
No.
care. Like, did niggas trip when white boys start wearing backwards hats?
No.
I think when they come in saying, "What's up, yo?
Yeah.
How you
That's
do?"
different than just
Let's
having a
kick
hair,
it.
though. She's just
No.
a white girl. She thinks that it's beautiful.
No,
But you know what happens?
no.
This
and
what
they
happens.
don't think
But you know-
they
but
think
you know-
this is cool too.
but you know
Doing
what
this
happens?
around black
Not
people.
necessarily.
High five.
But you know what
What's
happens,
up, John
though?
Turkey?
But this what
yeah, I think
happens.
that's
She
cool.
said,
But this what happens though.
Because it's my 80s.
It's like with everything though. Like black people will do shit.
We
and
get
then-
no credit.
Right. So for instance, like they'll be at like say Vogue or something, right? Vogue will be
Well,
like.
Derek wore them first, didn't she?
No, Bo Derek wore them,
True.
but back then it
You gotta
was a
relax.
problem too, though.
Why? This is it's
No,
like,
No,
it was a problem though back in those days too, because I asked
Yeah.
my mom.
No, I'm just joking. Bo Derek's a fucking white lady who copies them black people.
Well,
And so what are you? So did Kim
But what I'm saying is,
Kardashian.
who cares? That's my point.
no, this is
We
but-
care
but
as
that's
black
what I was getting
women.
into though. Like just in general though. So for instance, like Vogue or somebody, right? One time I saw something, I was like, that's crazy. Like there was like the new style is wearing like Nike
Box braids.
Nike slides with socks. Like nigga,
We've been wearing.
Like that's how niggas wear house shoes and slippers and socks. All the,
and we on the news we a thug though.
Then it's like exactly. Then they'll be like, oh look at you, look like a. But then now it's chic because some skinny ass girl with no ass and Milan had it on, and now it's lit.
I guess you're right. I guess what I'm saying is, I agree with that, but I guess for me it was just kind of the immunity to it all. You know what would be funny to me is like.
That's the thing you can't get.
You see like
you gotta keep the pressure.
Right, because you know what's funny to me? You'll see like, say like one of these like white dudes in these big ass trucks, fucking "Make America Great" all written all over them, and you see them, and you be like, I guarantee you, if I look at you for 10 seconds, you have some kind of black influence on right now.
Yeah.
Fucking walks out with his big ass beard and a backwards hat on. And I'm like, you can't not take from us.
Yeah.
And I even do that with one of my favorite music artists of all time. Probably my favorite, Keith Richards of the Rolling Stones, right? I remember he always shits on hip hop music, right?
Yeah.
But he's obsessed with black music. He doesn't like hip hop though, right? And he always talks shit about it, right?
Yeah.
But then he went to, probably not even knowing the meaning because they don't know shit, but we influence everything. Mm-hmm. So he was somewhere in Europe, fucking Lunchkenburger, and what does he have? A straight out of Lunchkenburger shirt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, relax, because you can't make too many moves and look even halfway stylish and be caught up and not fuck with this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter how far you want to be removed from this shit. As soon as you decide you want to look cool, it's trying to do something.
Or say something cool.
It's gonna be black.
It's trying to do something emulating a black person.
It is.
That shit is insane. Like, the white culture has really created nothing cool. Like, literally.
Well, apple pie.
Well, no, because we actually had this discussion today at my job. We had a supposed barbecue, and they were like,
oh, boy.
These girls were like, this is white people food. And one of the girls was like, well, you're white. And she's like, no, I'm Russian. She was like, when I think of barbecue, it's an actual barbecue. I'm not white. I'm Russian. I was like, you're right. She's Russian. In my eyes, she's not white. You know what I mean? And then the other girl was like, well, I think this is great barbecue. She's pure white. Yeah. She's like, I don't see anything wrong with this. It was a broiled hot dog.
What?
Broiled hot dog. And I wish I would have recorded.
It was like a turkey dog?
I don't know what it was, but I wasn't eating it. I was like, no, this isn't good food, you know? Facts. And she was like, this is awesome, like, you know? But I forgot what I was about to say. Like,
so long story short, white people
right.
You sound white people can't cook.
No, it wasn't.
You know what's crazy? The best cook I ever had besides my grandma was an old white man. But that's because he's literally a barbecue.
I know a white guy who make good ass ribs though.
I know when I had made some great greens when I was in Maryland. There was like a barbecue spot, or like Southern cooking for Southern kitchen.
Good greens.
Man, I
fire
don't know.
greens.
Collard,
bro. Mom texted me when I was at work. She was like, "You have to try these," because she knows greens are my favorite food. She's like, "Yo."
Yeah, greens are disgusting.
greens are good.
What? No, greens.
What do you have against good food?
Don't do that.
You don't like good food?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
I don't get it, bro.
Greens are fucking amazing.
Yeah, greens are my favorite food. With turkey, pork, anything, whatever you put in it is lit.
Just whatever. Put some greens. And
turkey neck.
Did
That's
you see?
My favorite for greens.
Turkey necks. You like turkey necks?
You gotta put a turkey neck in it.
Turkey necks are so damn good.
I'm hungry. This sounds it's like, oh my gosh,
I don't like
I gotta
stuff
eat.
that take that much work.
What do you give yourself as a cook? Are you a great cook?
I think I'm all right. I'm not like on the status of my mom and my sister.
But
I mean, you might be lightweight.
So,
She's
trash.
So one thing.
I'm not trash.
Look, if a black person if a black woman don't give herself good,
She trash. She can't cook.
No, I can definitely cook.
What do you make, like spaghetti?
Well, hold on.
Spaghetti, I have to make my spaghetti.
I have to finish my second part of my question. Because I'll see girls be like, yo, I'm wifey material. And they'll make like
Hey, why don't you say my wife can't cook?
They'll make tacos.
Okay, tacos is easy.
They'll make spaghetti.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. She can make spaghetti.
I can throw down spaghetti,
I don't count that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what she makes. She makes spaghetti, tacos.
Potato salad, yams.
Cereal.
Also make no.
But they're
I also make no. My potato salad is hidden. My yams are hidden. I come from a line of great cooks. So when somebody says
what a great cook is.
When somebody says, "Are you a good cook?" I can't compare myself to my mom and my sister. Those are the ones that I be like, "Oh my gosh." So for me, I'm not as good as them, but I feel like I could be I'm on my way. You know what I mean?
What is it when you say, because you're saying tacos and spaghetti, what can somebody cook that make you say they can cook?
Shit like greens.
Exactly. What do your greens taste like?
I can make greens.
Can you make cabbage? What can you do?
Of course.
What
I mean,
can
but
you
that's
do with-
to me this
How
is
does your
easy
fried,
stuff.
fried chicken come out with
Like-
a nice salty crust? And
Oh
it's
my
golden
gosh, you've
brown?
never my fried chicken is off the hook.
So
because
what
I
you're saying
use
is
this
you
stuff-
can cook then?
I can cook, but what I'm saying is like my
cook all that shit.
to
No,
me
hell
the
no.
stuff that you
I
guys
want
are naming
Lance's
are
fried
just
chicken, my nigga. I couldn't.
no, but the
imagine.
stuff that you're
fried-
naming is just regular stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so
Like-
once again, you
Okay,
go high
Kim,
bar because
but
you have family.
that was my next
Yeah,
point,
but that's
though.
regular
That's my
cooking,
next
like-
point, though.
So
Because
you
cook
make
that
them fried
almost every
chicken.
week.
So if your son was in here right now, I'd be like, yeah, my fried
Yeah,
chicken.
he asked for fried chicken almost every
yo,
night.
listen, this is my next part of my question. So, because certain things like a steak
I can make steak. Sorry.
Burning that shit. Black people.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
that's-
Black people just burn.
Hold on,
the steak.
listen.
No. My steak is tender.
This is the context, which is
Like that's
trash.
my favorite.
Well done steak is so trash. So,
Steak.
Ribeye?
You like your steak
well
burnt?
done.
Oh,
Well done is
no,
trash.
medium rare, medium well. Sorry.
She like it almost burnt.
No, that's
facts.
pink inside.
How you eat your steak?
Well done
You
is.
eat your steak Dexter style.
Medium.
I like mine pink.
because you can't. The reason I said
Give me
steak
my
because
steak
it's hard to fuck up a
Ew,
steak.
shut up. That's
on, that's-
disgusting.
You said it's hard to fuck up a steak?
Listen,
Okay, because it's easy.
Go ahead.
that's a prime piece of meat, right? So long as you halfway competent, you can. Well, like a turkey neck. That's what I'm saying. You're asking, what can someone make? Because soul food is really making nothing into something. So can you make nothing out of something? That's how I know you cook.
Can you
Well,
can you
I am
make
a
the
single
neck-
Can you
mother,
make
so I
oxtails?
have.
With the neck
Like
bone.
oxtails.
I made some-
I've never made
I made some
oxtails,
amazing
and I
oxtails.
love
They're
oxtails.
good.
I went to when I was in Florida. Oh my God, I ordered oxtails, and I was pissed. They were so disgusting.
Wow.
They weren't good at all. I was like, I could have.
Probably because you was eating oxtails.
Oxtails are
Oxtails are hella good,
I made some great oxtails.
and they ran out of
Oxtails are
yams,
amazing.
and they ran out of cornbread. Who does that?
Nigga shit. Yeah, can you make, is your cornbread good?
My cornbread is
Can you
good.
make, see this another one? Can you
But
make-
this is that's what I'm saying.
Hold on,
This
can you
is
just-
regular
right,
stuff.
No,
no
right, no,
cornmeal.
but I'm gonna get to the.
But sometimes
I have
can
two
use
part
Jiffy.
questions.
Cornbread's
Some-
trash anyway.
Can you make hot water cornbread?
No, I've never. I
That's
don't.
what
I
a
don't
cookie
eat
does.
hot
That's
water. I don't eat hot water cornbread. Actually, I just started eating it like recently, but like recent. My son doesn't eat all that stuff though.
Okay.
You know,
make good
so
black-eyed
Your son got abs,
no,
right? Your son got abs?
he got
He
abs.
ain't got time for this bullshit.
What you mean?
All this
Delicious
hot
food.
water cornbreads and oxtail. He trying to.
No, he'll eat hot
How old
oxtail.
is he?
I've just never made it. He'll be 17 next month.
Oh, he don't even wear a shirt half the time. He ain't got time for all of this.
No, but I mean, like, I don't make
love
the
black
thing
eyed.
I
about
had
it. What I'm
Red Vine
trying
for dinner 2 days ago.
I'm trying to make
That's
lasagna
disgusting.
like my mom. Like she makes the
Ooh, I
most
love
bombest lasagna. It's so good.
Yeah.
She
See,
makes.
that's another thing. Like, if it's not soul food, like a good.
That's
cook.
what I'm saying.
A good cook.
Soul food is
if they
easy
be like,
to
oh,
me.
it's lasagna.
I'm just tired of the
I
taco
haven't
shit.
made
Bitches
black
can't be
eyed
on
peas.
Instagram no more talking about wifey material because you make
Stuffed
some
in
fucking
sour cream and
tacos.
lettuce with some
Especially when the
brownies and
tacos,
some
the
salt.
hard fucking Del Monte shells.
Oh, that's-
You trash as fuck and you might as well not even post it that because you can't cook.
But see, like for me, like if
Unless
I
you
make
tell me you
tacos,
boil it
my
up, you
my
make it.
tacos aren't
If
gonna
you
have
make- if you
anything
make
in it because
tacos,
Adrian
call
doesn't
me.
eat
I like
cheese.
tacos.
I love
Like,
tacos.
he doesn't
I can make
eat-
it my damn self.
So if you
I
guys
make
see a
great
plate that I make for Adrian, be like, man, she can't cook. But Adrian literally does not eat
You
any
have to
of
give
that.
somebody what they like, so you can't control that.
Yeah,
Can you
So-
fry some fish?
yeah.
Okay, so
That-
you can
but this is regular food.
no. People. But what I'm saying
No,
is when you-
seafood's easy to fuck up because it's very
And when you
temperamental.
make
Shrimp
it, when you
Alfredo,
make it,
shrimp and
it's
chicken
like,
Alfredo.
This is some good ass. fried
Alfredo's
fish.
trash. That's another one.
I love
Alfredo's on
it.
that list
Yeah, you
too.
just pour the ragu in.
Alfredo's not.
No,
you
you
can't
gotta-
You do
cook.
it
you
the
gotta
butter,
really-
Alfredo doesn't mean
whip
you
it
can
up
cook.
yourself.
Alfredo doesn't mean you can
No,
cook.
it could. Because
No.
you can make if you make a
Not
homemade
a
with half
pasta.
and half.
That's what
the
I
butter,
make.
the
Me.
cream,
That's exactly.
Okay,
Thank
but I
you.
don't-
That's
but
from
who's doing-
scratch.
who's doing that?
Me.
Okay.
That's from scratch.
You
Don't
put the
play
ragu in
me.
and cutting up some chicken meat.
Yes, you gotta cut the chicken
Yeah,
meat
yeah.
up, and you're not getting no pastaroni and calling it Alfredo.
They just do that. They gotta relax.
No, you gotta make Alfredo from scratch if it's gonna be shrimp and chicken
If you ain't getting the
Alfredo.
half and half and the.
Do you use chicken thighs or breasts?
I like breast. I'm not a big thigh. I don't like
Really?
dark meat.
See, and I like
See,
dark
breasts
meat.
are for pastas. You need white
But
meat.
A lot of people like the dark meat.
I like the
though.
dark meat.
Dark meat is good for
Boneless
other
chicken
stuff.
thighs and stuff.
Yeah.
But breast is-
Dark meat is good for the trash can. That shit is disgusting.
Dark meat is nasty. I can't eat a chicken thigh.
That
Oh my
shit
gosh,
is gross.
really? I love good chicken thighs.
It depends, though,
I
because
haven't
like,
had one since I was 9.
Oh my goodness.
because like teriyaki chicken, usually dark meat is really good.
I always tell them to give me the breast. It costs $2 more.
You
So
can do
I love
that?
teriyaki.
But-
$2 more.
Because
Everybody don't know how to make
most
chicken
chefs
breast.
will tell you use
Sometimes
dark
it's
meat because
dry.
it's more flavorful.
Yeah, it is. It's very. But breast meat sometimes get dry. Like I can't order it at a restaurant.
Yeah.
And really, I don't even eat. If it's just a piece of chicken, I don't eat breast either. I don't eat wings.
Yeah.
But if it's cut up in something, I'll have
Breasts and legs are my 2 favorite pieces. So.
You know, I went to Red Lobster not too
ladies.
long
Wings
ago.
are by far the best piece of chicken.
I went
It's
to
not
Red
even-
Lobster not too long ago, and the food was garbage.
Where?
And I was like,
That's
dude,
what, didn't I tell you
went
that?
Red Lobster.
is disgusting.
Why the
I was like,
fuck?
dude.
Because it was after Lance's show and it
Would
was
y'all
right
go to
by
Red
there. It was
Lobster?
right
yeah,
by
I think
Punchline.
it was like,
Red Lobster's so fucking.
That
oh
shit-
my God. I
Red
was like,
Lobster
are
is-
you kidding me? What happened?
That shit was disgusting.
They've never been good.
It was good.
Red Lobster might have been good when I was
was
like
good.
20.
It was right after Lance's show and my wife was pregnant, so she was hungry. She needed to eat right there. It was that Punchline.
Right.
It's like, fuck, let's go to Red Lobster. That shit
You
was
see
disgusting.
what you? Your show did.
I didn't make them do that.
Make
There
them
was
go to-
so many different places to eat over there.
For 80 and they hand me a bill for $89.
They chose Red Lobster.
Red Lobster.
It's a
trash.
BJ's right there. It's a
I wish they
Chili's.
just went to Golden
It's an
Corral.
Applebee's.
Ew.
Like y'all chose Red
I
Lobster.
cannot eat at buffets.
Cheesecake
Me
Factory
neither,
right
buffets
across
are
the street.
trash.
Yeah.
That is good buffet.
Cheesecake
No,
Factory
I
right across the
can't.
street.
That's
Good buffets
dirty.
around- I'm not going to no chain buffet.
No, right. You go to Thunder Valley's buffets.
Yeah, I'll go to Thunder
see, I
Valley
can do that, I can do
because John's Incredible.
Even
The
though I'd
kids
rather
be like,
not.
Oh yeah, no, John's Incredible.
Remember we went to Izzy's on Florin? Do you remember Izzy's pizza on Florin? Oh, well, you was
That
in
shit
bed at
was.
that time.
That's the worst food I've ever eaten.
That was disgusting.
is that a buffet?
It was a pizza buffet.
Izzy's was on Florin and Franklin.
Oh wow.
Back in the early '90s. And
We used to go to Sizzler.
Yeah. I used
we
to
go to the
do
gym.
I mean, there was
a year
four.
ago.
There was 4 boys.
Nah,
There was,
that's
we went
it.
with 4. There was 4 boys.
Their chicken wings are still kind of good.
No, because they only. I mean, I love flats, but I need all options. They only get flats.
Yeah.
That's fucking trash.
You need some elbows. What you call the other part? Drumsticks.
They
I made
only
a
have flats.
great Alfredo one time. It was rabbit.
Ew,
All right,
you
man,
ate
so,
rabbit?
yeah, bro.
Rabbit is hella
That
good.
you are Mike
See?
Vick.
See, huh?
I'm out of here. On that note,
See, that's the.
that is ridiculous.
Ate Peter Rabbit.
What's wrong with a rabbit?
Oh my God, no.
Is
She
that-
I'm
ate
calling
Thumper.
Peter.
You know what's funny? Because a lot of like our soul food initially back
A
in the
rabbit's
day
just a rodent.
was
Oh my
rabbit.
A
God.
rabbit's a rodent.
So
They didn't have no value.
one of the guys that I met, he had showed me a video of him hunting a turtle.
Make a turtle soup.
Gosh, it's hard for me to talk about. He hunted the turtle, and oh my gosh, he cut the
Head.
the body part. Oh my God, and all the guts came out, and then
I'm not eating turtle. That's where I draw
if
the
you
line.
eat turtle, you eat ass, you eating everything. That's what I think.
What's the craziest thing you ever ate?
Escargot. That's
How
as
was it?
crazy as it gets.
How was it?
It was cool.
See, that's the.
But I'm not a crazy
and that's the
person,
thing.
eater person. I'm not.
I am, and it's
Not
not
exploring anything.
a lot of stuff. If you ate snail, then why wouldn't you eat a rabbit?
I didn't. I don't go around saying you got escargot. It was one
What's
time.
escargot? That's
I was
snail?
it was a dare, and I was like, okay,
But it wasn't bad, right?
it wasn't bad, but I don't want
but
it.
That's my point, though.
I don't want it.
Most of this stuff,
I don't want it,
like that, is the idea of shit.
I don't
When
want
you eat it, like I went to. Have you been to South?
Who?
South.
No, downtown.
Yeah. Yeah, rabbit gumbo. That shit was incredible.
Oh Jesus! Oh my
sounds
God!
good.
I
If I
can't
could eat
even
rabbit, that
think.
It was good as fuck. I swear
I'm
to
not
God,
eating rabbit.
because I've eaten stuff where it's
So this is
crazy.
chopped up.
Why would
Yeah,
I-
you eat like
Listen, but I'm telling you, I would
pig
tell
hog
you.
head and
There's
stuff.
certain stuff I would tell like, yeah, that we might not like that. If you ate that rabbit gumbo, you wouldn't think nothing. You would think,
I
oh,
don't
this is
just
like,
think
if you
about
like
it.
gator,
pulled pork
you
or
like fried
something.
fish, you
Yeah.
would love gator.
Gator's
I don't
hella
want to
good.
eat gator.
Alligator is amazing. Now I wouldn't tell. Like I've eaten.
So
like,
you would eat turtle?
Yeah, I would try some turtle soup. If it's
Oh
cooked
my
well.
God! You guys,
You wouldn't
this
know
is
it's cooked
making
well
me
until it's too
upset.
late.
No, I can take the first bite. I can know if it's.
The first
Tough
bite
and-
is all-
I'm just not. Yeah, I just want regular food. Like I
is
wouldn't
I'll
do
try
good
it.
in like
I'll try
Japan.
It is regular food.
I'm trying to eat.
Would you eat elk?
Would you eat an
Elk's
elk?
good. Elk sausage.
See, that's the thing.
Oh, you said, I thought you said,
Elk
would you
sausage.
eat an
No.
He said, would you eat an elk?
Jalapeno.
What?
You know he don't want to talk about no
It's
little people.
Jalapeno
He
and
don't like
cheddar
little
elk
people.
sausage.
elk is
No.
good. Deer is. I mean, all venison is good.
Yeah, deer's.
Well, that's what the
It's
guy was telling me
lean,
down
it's
south.
healthier, it's
they
hella good.
Eat all that kind of
It's
stuff.
fresh.
It's
there.
so lean that you gotta put some kind of grease or something in your.
Fact. A lot of people
elk.
make it. A lot of people like put bacon with it and shit.
Yeah, because it's so. there's no fats produced
fat.
from it. It's just a lean cut.
And what makes food nasty?
But why?
Let me
explain.
Let me explain things. So, a lot of stuff that will make something nasty is the fat on the animal. Fat can sour the food. So, an animal like deer and shit is very mild because there's not a lot of fat on it. So it's not going to taste that off because there's nothing on it to make it taste weird.
I don't
and
know.
they eat really pure
I don't know.
things.
Oh my gosh.
All they're eating is grass.
It just makes me nervous.
But you know why? This is why. This is a good conversation to have real quick. Show's going kind of long. So I know for a fact there's pig farms where the pigs, we all eat pigs, we all love ribs, all that shit. Where pig, you don't like ribs?
I can't eat pig.
You like bacon?
No, I don't like bacon.
So you never?
I mean,
pork.
I like bacon, but I'm not eating bacon anymore.
Okay,
you see them
okay.
pigs that were like a muscular on the farm?
Well, that's everywhere. That's to my point.
I don't eat
everything like chicken. Fine, we'll take pigs out of it. Everybody's a Muslim here. So chicken.
I think
it's just unhealthy.
So with chicken,
exercise?
the chickens eat
What?
like they feed.
Elijah Muhammad.
That's what that was.
I know because you said I
Now you take a cup
You want to silence for 90 days.
and you will drink.
Shout out
it's
somebody
dirty.
Elijah Muhammad.
But if you
the
pour this,
honorable Elijah
they will
Muhammad.
still drink the Muslim religion.
Yeah, you fucking butchered
Bye.
the words.
Don't try that.
What were you saying, Drew?
Don't try that on stage.
So if we
Hold on, never mind. Go ahead.
so if we there's chicken, right? We all eat chicken. Y'all eat chicken, right? Mm-hmm. They literally eat garbage on these farms. Eat garbage, like recycled garbage, and that's the feed. And we eat that shit.
I ate garbage before.
That's terrible.
I forgot
You a
that
garbage pail kid.
Trash can
You
liquor.
know, ringworms and shit. So
Right?
I forgot his name.
they
They be this long.
So when you eat stuff like that, where you know it's gonna be bison or antelope, whatever it may be, all that stuff is clean, is natural, is way better, especially for you. You a health nut ass nigga. You eat acorns and shit.
So you eating giraffe. He eating giraffe.
Corn and shit, corn samples.
Did you see that lady who killed that black giraffe and everybody was going ham?
Yeah, that shit was horrible.
Yeah, that shit looked
She killed a giraffe.
Bitch.
Whoa!
Stupid bitch.
What happened?
Bitch,
Some stupid bitch. What she do?
Killed a giraffe.
Why? Oh,
Why? There's never a good reason to kill a giraffe. It's always going to be why.
White?
Eat giraffe meat.
Unless you're a lion or a hyena, there's no reason to
That's
kill a giraffe.
mean. That is
Unless
so
you eat
rude.
giraffe,
So did everybody?
She said she was able to salvage 1,000 pounds of meat.
They
Who
need
said
to
that?
burn her.
Well, I mean, that is.
Well, I'll say this. I have seen where big game hunters will go to Africa and they'll kill an elephant. And the local people, like the villagers, will come and hack the meat up and they'll take a lot of that because in those places, proteins are hard to get. And their values in cattle and stuff, so they don't really kill their cattle.
Yeah, that's
so they don't get a lot of red meat.
And when they do kill it, they'll because they sell the good parts, they'll be eating hooves and shit. For real.
Oh, gross.
Even on
Trump
bizarre
seems
foods
like
and
he could
stuff.
eat a lot.
Even on bizarre foods, they'll kill, but or like the fishermen. They cut the head, they cut the tail and the head off, and the good part goes to the market, and then they make dinner
out of
the head?
The head and yeah.
I've had a pig head for dinner. That shit was amazing.
I know. That's the.
But that's what I'm saying. But
disgusting.
listen.
He eats butt too.
There's no.
Anybody who eats like that, I think they lick ass.
Who, him?
Yeah, like anybody.
I know that.
Stop putting my shit out there, Shorell. So
Sorry.
it's all good.
They got history.
No, you don't.
You gotta relax. So
Look, they can't stop. Look at these motherfuckers.
No, we don't have no history like that.
So the pig head,
I wouldn't
right?
even let him get to this asshole. I'm too much of his friend.
I'm married.
Right. Well, I'm talking about before that. Of course. Why do you say I'm married? Of course.
So
Shout out to married people.
facts.
What the fuck? Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
Hey yo,
So the pig head, right? It's hella good. All it is,
That's
it's
disgusting.
Listen. All it is pulled pork. It tastes the same as the rest of the shit.
But how are you eating it?
If I'll eat a piece of if I'll eat an animal, whatever, besides genitalia and stuff, I'm not doing that. Yeah. But if I'll eat an animal,
why not though?
Because I'm just not doing that.
Do people do that?
People do that.
In Jamaica, there's a popular dish. It's called Manish water, and it's usually like either goat or cow testicles.
Yeah, people eat testicles.
And they usually it's kind of like an aphrodisiac, kind of like some Viagra type
buffalo
shit.
balls. That's what they be eating.
Well, they sell that in Colorado.
What do they call it? Rockies?
Rocky Mountain oysters.
Rocky Mountain oysters. My dad eats.
No,
them.
But let me get this real quick because
I can't
this is the thing. We have our modern way.
Ew. Are you sick?
What do you say?
Like, are you gross? And what's wrong with you?
Women eat testicles all the time.
We have our
As a matter of fact.
We have our modern way of eating. Like
You are gross.
But there wasn't always supermarkets and shit. Like people have to eat everything. Like if you kill something, you got to eat it. Otherwise, you're gonna be hungry.
Right.
So we are so conditioned.
Right.
There wasn't
I'm
always
with
fucking Bel Airs down the
Unless I'm
street.
dying, I'm not
Like
eating
so for up until the last 100 years, that's what people ate.
I know, but
Otherwise, you fucking starve and die.
We don't need to, though.
But we evolved as people.
Right, we don't need to anymore.
I tried that over a banana.
But certain things have gone taboo.
What?
Like
a cow testicle?
So with the head, right?
If it was that or a banana?
Listen.
Oh, I thought you said you ate that with the
So like with the head, what about the head? Because there's no like I would get like the guts because the shit goes through it, and the head like the cheek meat is just
it's real fatty.
It's just it's fatty.
It's super fatty.
But it's just meat. Nothing weird happens in there. It's the safest
If
part to eat.
If I'll eat the belly,
exactly. Bacon is the stomach where all the shit is, but you eat that. That's what I'm saying. People have conditioned to think certain shit. The head is the cleanest part of the animal.
I don't even eat mayonnaise.
That's a fact.
So.
Could you be a vegetarian?
I've tried it for like periods of time.
Hey, so
it's hard.
Seriously, before we end, y'all don't notice the fucking
Your sponge?
It's funny too because
listen, that is
because her son and my son like the same kind of hair. I'm thinking about the sponge. Right, but you know what? That's my point.
You don't even need.
Jordy didn't get a sponge until his hair got back like
you
that.
don't even need a sponge.
You like some months away from a sponge.
No, my hair looks different. Sponge.
Give this to you.
Facts. That's the sponge you want.
No, this story's great. Next time I'm gonna do it without the sponge. I'm coming next week without the sponge.
Okay, do that.
And you guys are gonna see.
Let's do that.
That the sponge makes a big difference.
Well, are you gonna brush it?
Huh?
Are you gonna brush it?
Yeah, I'll brush it.
Well, it's gonna be different if you brush your hair.
Well, if you brush your hair like that, you're gonna have the hairstyle that niggas have with white wives.
This is sponge.
That's not sponge.
Because niggas have white wives like square ass niggas. They just have hair. They don't have a cut. It's just brushed hair.
You don't see it's lined up?
All right, man. Hey, next week, man. Hey, next week. We gotta go.
You can't see his line.
We gotta go. It look like you razor shaving. Like you line that bitch up with you.
It's lined. You can't seriously. It's lined up. You can see it's lined up.
Did you sponge the sides too?
Oh shit!
We have to go.
But you can see it's lined up. Y'all full of shit. America.
Goodbye.
America. Y'all can see my shit spun.
Goodbye.
Nigga said America.
Oh my god, that is not sponge.